Fuck yeah.
Vaush
Bruh? Bruh?
episode. We
Guess
got a
who's
Vaush
back?
episode. We're
A
hype.
Honorary
Of
third
episode.
member of episode.
I keep seeing myself in the video with no mustache, and I hate it, dude.
You
I
did.
hate it.
I think you look like a handsome boy right
I
now.
feel like
You
baby
do
man
look like
extreme.
a handsome boy. That's right. You
Yeah,
remind me of someone
thank
I
you.
went to college with, but he was cool though. So it's a good
Based.
memory.
Based.
chill.
All right.
I actually think
think-
it really highlights how nice your hair is.
Yeah, there you go. And I
Thank
think
you.
I think it's a powerful thing for a man to change his appearance now and again. I think you're supposed to do that to kind of just like remind yourself.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
like,
always feel like
that it's
I'm
okay.
Britney whenever I do it. It's always like a
Really?
point of like stress or something, and I'm like, yo, I gotta change it up. Dude,
No,
my
that's-
humor is so ruined, Vosh, that you just said I remind you of a guy from college, and my head on its own did a Family Guy flashback of you in college, and you're just in a barn with like a bunch of horses.
You remind me of my
Yeah.
favorite horse from college in the stables, the
Yeah,
equestrian.
That's all right.
No, I do agree. Like changing up your appearance every once in a while is critical. I'm a massive like fucking pussy, right? Because I've had this beard for 7 years. I have no idea what my face looks like anymore.
I
I'll
heard
shave it
you
lost
eventually.
a lot of
Aren't you-
weight.
Didn't
You've
you
lost
say
a
you were
ton of
gonna
weight.
shave it recently, or am I crazy?
Like if I lose a bunch of weight, I was actually thinking today because like I keep delaying my dieting because I'm like a lazy piece of shit. But like lately, it's the fucking ear thing because I the last keloid I got that shit yoink, so now that's healing.
Mm.
I dude, I thought you had a Bluetooth piece in for some reason. I was like, dude, this guy, what's
Hey,
going
magic
on?
is
big
working.
guy?
Hang on a second.
Painting my bandage like black with a blue like line. through
Yeah,
it, you know?
that'd be kind of
Uh,
savage.
Yeah. So I was thinking like, okay, it's basically done healing, right? So maybe it's time I stop being like a homo about this. I'm gonna tell my stream or something like, okay, it's countdown to 210, baby. All right, you pieces of shit are gonna give me hell. Unless I'm giving you weekly reports, and maybe we could like push it down further that way. Really invite the toxic criticism, you know?
Based.
I mean, here's the thing. I you got a good head of hair, so I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction. But as I'm looking at you and we're talking about changing appearances, I think you'd look pretty fresh with a buzz if you decided to pull off the buzz cut.
Bro,
you got a
you
good
could
head
pull
I
shape
look
off,
like
for
a
it.
like-
fucking Nazi.
No,
No,
no, I
dude,
don't,
you would
I
look
don't
like
mean
base
skinhead.
Walter White if you did
Yeah,
the
no,
goatee.
I'm not saying shave, not all the way down, but like if you bring it down to like a 1 or a 2 with a little fade on the side, that would look kind of
like
fresh.
like Jesse Pinkman T-boy swag, basically.
I think
Dude,
yeah,
it's
I think
called
you'd look
the
cool.
it's called the Caesar. My roommate did it in college, bro. Let me see it. Let me
Caesar.
make sure this is right.
The Caesar.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
he had
Bro,
like
yeah,
that,
you got to do the
aqua-
Caesar, bro. You will literally be like what Hassan wishes he could be if you pulled off the Caesar look, bro. It's so
Oh,
base.
God.
Got to get ready for Creator Clash 3, you know? I got to be
Oh
on my best.
yeah,
Dude, would
we-
you do
we
that?
gotta
I
talk
was
about
like,
it.
dude, we should go at it. You should fight one of us or both of us. I feel like we should be able to team up. Just 'cause
I
you have
think
the
you
height
would-
What the
difference.
way? What the fuck? I can't be
Yeah,
both of you. What
no,
the fuck?
me
Wait, how
and
tall
Zach-
are you?
we're like ice climbers,
babies.
and you're
Yeah,
like
we're ice
Bowser, like
climbers.
we're a duo.
You've got like a rope. You're pulling each other back and forward to like
Yeah,
swat. Yeah.
exactly. Dude, were you watching Creator Clash live?
I've caught a couple of clips. I mean, I saw iDubbbz. I saw oh god, I'm fucking name. Alice Pearsley, the white-haired video game review lady, the one with
Oh
muscle.
yeah.
She had like an asthma thing that kept her from going further.
Hmm.
I saw that though. That I haven't seen like the whole thing. I want to though. I want to go back over the VODs.
We were watching it with our Patreon, like on the Discord channel. We were all
was
just
very
watching it
fun,
live
dude.
together. It was hilarious. It
That
was
does
just
sound
like
really
the
fun.
commentary was so funny from everybody.
Dude,
But
there was I forget what round it was. Were you about to tell this story?
no, go ahead. You can tell it.
Dude, it was some round with these chicks where we didn't know them and that they were like not really throwing fights, but someone got on Dangar, I think, and he has a soundboard, but every time they made a punch, he played like the Vine fart boom. It was the funniest
It was
fucking
like-
round we have
dude,
ever
that's
seen.
all you
And
need.
It was like no one was talking up until that point. We were all just chatting in
Muted.
the Discord
We
and
were all like
watching.
muted, yeah.
And I was watching it on full volume, and that first Vine Boom fart that hit, I swear to God, I nearly shit my pants
You're
laughing so hard. It was so funny. But
We really
anyway,
are simple animals.
I
Once
know,
you get
right?
past everything,
Yes.
you know?
dude, have you guys? This is such a tangent, but have you guys seen that Louis C.K. bit where he's talking about why farts are funny? Did you ever seen that? It's like a pretty viral clip.
When I was young, I must say I remember this, but it's been
It was
so long.
I think he was on a talk show or something, and I don't know why this is like the Louis C.K. bit that always sticks with me, but he's like dissecting why farts are funny, and he's like, it comes out of your ass. Like, just think about that. It comes out of your ass, and it makes a little trumpet noise when it comes out. It's just like the way he describes it is so fucking funny. But I always think of that when somebody makes a fart joke. It's just like, it's so true. It's just
I used to like
endless
Louis
comedy.
so much.
He's funny, man.
Like,
I
back
think he's
in
still
the day.
funny. What
He
are
is
you
still
saying?
funny. It's just like
The penis stuff.
well, I mean, obviously that does affect my perception of him a little bit.
Yeah.
But mostly I think it was like the standard male comedian, like, people can't handle my humor these days shit. Which
Yeah.
I've always thought is really lame, because I feel like, if anything, people, especially young people, are getting way the fuck edgier with time. If you take a look at what trends on TikTok, like, people are, I don't know. I don't think that's gone down. I just feel like people's humor taste change, and then some comedians get really like fucking mad about it. It's always kind of lame, you know?
I actually think like a little bit of the dialogue about just like woke America doesn't want you to say this and all this shit, it feels dated, because I actually feel like there's a lot of like I don't know, left wing, like even like, I know I probably shouldn't use this phrase, but like tender queers is like a phrase that pops up on here every now and again. And it's like, I feel like even that circle of people is kind of past the like policing of language. It feels like we've evolved a little bit.
And if you
I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that.
Even if you take a look at what they laugh at, right? Like, even the super sensitive tender queers are posting memes about like, you know, oh, you disagree with us, kill yourself. Like, they're
right.
Yeah, there's still like an underlying willingness to say shit like
for
that.
sure. And you know what, I was just last night, I went into a Barnes and Noble, and I was like looking around in there, and you know when you go into a Barnes and Noble and you just have to like wander around and look at everything, you can never go in there and just get what you need. Like, you have to, like, it's just like fun. And so like I went into one of the sections that was just like I don't know, biography or self-help, and one of the books that was sitting there on display was a Diamond and Silk book, I guess. I didn't know that they wrote one.
Fuck those two.
And,
one of them died.
One
of them died.
Yeah,
fuck her.
One of them got 6 feet shorter sometime in the last few months. But I think that I was like kind of surprised almost that it was like out and on display, but it also made me think like all of this stupid shit. I don't know. All the people that are saying like the right wingers that are saying like you're not allowed to say anything, like all this shit. I'm like, dude, you can walk right into a fucking bookstore and just pick up like a bunch of like right wing media. It's sitting right there. Like, there's no like warning or asterisk sign or anything. It's just like,
it's not hard to find that shit.
I mean, it seems silly to me to say like, oh, it's the end of America because it's the end of free speech. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? The like biggest bookseller in America is selling fucking Diamond and Silk hand over fist, which is like
I think the biggest L for like conservative media, in terms of like outreach, is the fact that there's a lot of progressive artists who make progressive shit that's like a part of the general media they produce, right? Like, think Steven Universe shit, you know? But then when conservatives try to make art, it's like the Tuttle Twins or something, where they're like branding that shit as conservative art, and that like sinks its appeal, because they can't conceive of art as like an independent medium that they can kind of like channel for creative control first, and then for political control second. You know, they get too overt with it, and I think it keeps fucking them over.
I think the best conservative artists, you generally probably don't know they're conservative. I'm trying to think. There's a comic guy, Franz or Frank something, but
remember Alex Poupadopoulos or whatever the fuck is
yeah,
dude, yeah,
Poupadopoulos,
huge friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Huge
Good. You know, artists stick together.
No.
Yeah, he's friends with Harris. Not
he's not. No, he is not.
But that's
we
an example
about this. Didn't we talk about that whole fucking scenario in the last?
I
thing?
swear
can't
we
remember.
told you.
I thought we did. But
Vaush
maybe
is too
not.
busy with all the political
No,
stuff.
I remember it coming up, but I'm just bringing him up because like he's an example, right? Because everyone loved some of his initial art, like the Joe Biden "You Ain't Black" shit or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
and
then
then
the black absorption.
That was banger.
It was a banger. Yeah, and now all of his art is like pronoun campus police saw me with my big dick red hat America MAGA, and they got triggered, but she really wanted to me.
Yeah, but that's what annoys me about. I know I've said this before, but it annoys me about these guys that are one, talented artists, right? They're like technically skilled, and also you know how to structure a joke. So why did you fall down this fucking like?
Why'd you do this?
Why? I don't understand. Like,
I think conservatism rots the artistic brain. Personally, I think there's like an actual bias there, in my humble opinion.
It's easy to say that but I do kind of disagree with you because there are so many people. I mean, there are so many artists in the past that have probably like crazy viewpoints that are, that like none of us would agree with necessarily.
Hitler.
So like,
Hitler,
I
yeah,
think
Hitler.
like, and I'm totally. I mean, I am for these people having a platform. I'm also for them getting bullied publicly, but I also think like you, there should exist. There needs to exist art like that, just like there needs to be art that's ugly or gory or unsanitary. There needs to be shit that just makes you angry too.
YOLO
It should
swagger.
exist.
YOLO
It should
swagger,
exist.
bro.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Dude, I think you have a point with the brain rot because George, if you're watching this, bro,
you've got talent, man.
stick to drawing AOC and that beautiful ass that you're able to draw her. Okay,
That'd be
this
great.
man draws AOC. It's like looking at the David, except if the David was a babe.
No,
It's
he-
just so
he
perfect.
he plays up like the mousy rodent traits, but in a way
Mhm.
that's really hot. Honestly,
Mousy chicks. I
Mousely.
think we can all agree Cold Cuts is very approving of mouse chicks.
pro mouse.
Not
I'd have to-
literal
I'd have to
furry.
leave
Not like
if-
furry mouse chicks. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I,
You seen the Mousely shit?
No, what is that?
what is Mousely?
Mousely, like Resident Evil 4 remake.
Oh
the
yeah,
Ashley,
dude.
and she-
I watched you playing that yesterday, or maybe the day before.
Oh, what is
fucking
that?
fucking love the remake, man. It's so much
You've
fun.
definitely seen this, Harris. It's been you can't go on Twitter without seeing it, but
People are
there's
posting
a
about it.
character Ashley in Resident Evil 4, but someone just on whim drew her as like a little mouse that's like, I would like
know.
cheese.
She's
You
like a
haven't seen
mousy
this?
kind of girl.
No,
you know?
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I
You
haven't
have.
seen
It's
that.
kind of wild that you haven't seen it.
I mean, maybe
actually.
I've seen it, and I just like I do get furry art showing up in my like feed now and again. So like I maybe just scrolled past it without realizing what I was looking at.
It's more like cartoon art than
It's
furry
very
art.
like silly, yeah.
There was,
Oh,
Dude,
there
is
was
it
even-
true? Because I
Oh, yeah.
saw you playing it. Is it true? I heard in the old game you can look up her skirt, but in this one, if you look up her skirt, there's no dick. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
no, the woke police took the cock away
So
from the
fucked.
fat
Wow,
mousely
what the
cock.
That's so fucked.
fuck, dude.
I actually
I'm
okay,
livid.
wait. I'll gush for a sec because I unironically like her. Right in the
Hmm.
original RE4,
Mousely or Ashley?
both. In the
Okay.
original RE4, you could like if you were on a lower platform and you looked up, you could see up her skirt and she'd go, "Ah, you pervert!" And like, okay, it was like a cute gag. It's like a GameCube
Easter
game. You know,
egg,
you're
yeah.
not like seeing the labial folds through the panties or whatever.
Classic.
But they took that away now, which woke Bob, whatever. But they put so much effort into making Ashley like really cute. Like she's just
Mm.
cute. The way she walks, the way she talks, the way she runs. It's actually really endearing, and I like her way more as a character now. They also replaced her voice actress. The previous one was the same voice actress as Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob, and she
Oh,
sounded like a
really?
12-year-old. But now she sounds like an adult. So,
Well, dude, that's the funny thing because I would
Interesting.
see people like, dude, she's so hot, and like up until this game's re-release, people were talking about how hot she was and shit, and then I was like, I was always under the impression she was like 12, but she is.
Yeah,
She's
20.
like 21. Yeah, I was like, dude, what?
in the
Yeah.
original, her voice was like because everyone I thought she was like 16 in the original up until I played the remake a couple of days ago, and someone was like, "No, dude, she's always been 20," and it's just her original voice was so young sounding.
And
that-
that's
That's
why you
crazy.
were saying she's less hot now that you know.
no, she's much
She's
better.
21.
It's an
Okay,
improvement.
okay. I was
You know
just
what?
checking. I was checking.
You just saying that the voice actor was Sandy Cheeks just made me think of this like random thing. I learned this so long ago that I feel like I maybe don't have it totally right. But did you know that the voice actor who's the like my leg guy on SpongeBob,
leg.
he's also the voice actor. He plays Appa from Last Airbender. Like he's
Holy
the voice
shit.
of the flying bison and
Really?
Perry the Platypus. It's all the same guy.
I don't
That's
watch
fucking
those shows,
wild.
but
Isn't
don't
that
both of
weird?
those characters not talk?
They just make like noises. Like Appa just makes like grunting noises, and Perry the Platypus makes this weird like clicking. I don't even know how a human makes that
That's
noise.
why he did the my leg because like now he only plays voiceless characters because everything else he says sounds like the my leg drop.
I
you
know, and I actually think if I'm remembering correctly, he also plays Squilliam Fancy Son. Like I
Oh,
think
based,
those are. I
dude.
think it's
Fucking
all the
based.
same guy.
That's fresh.
which is
dude.
crazy. Like that's a dude that deserves his flowers, but nobody even realizes it's just the one dude.
So
who's
many
playing
like
all these characters.
unsung heroes in the VA scene, you know?
Well, I remember it blew my mind. I mean, this is old news, but it blew my mind when and it makes perfect sense that I found out like it's a lady that plays Bart Simpson, and she's like so good at Bart Simpson. I think it's the same voice actress has probably been doing it forever, but like I don't know why, like sometimes when you learn the person who's behind that, you start to think more about what the character actually sounds, and you're like, how the fuck do you even make
That's
that
crazy.
voice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty
like
sure
weird.
I'm gonna get this wrong, but it's
I
Cold
think
Cuts.
Naruto as
So
well.
I'm just gonna say it's
Oh,
true.
really?
But I think she does like Ash Ketchum also. Dude, every
Yeah,
young
yeah, yeah, yeah,
male
yeah.
character is done by an adult woman.
It's
That's
true.
like a thing.
Fucking
It's
misandry.
crazy.
Yeah, they're taking
Yeah.
jobs away from good, honest, hardworking men and giving
It's
them to
fucked up,
fucking
dude.
It makes
scraggly voiced
sense.
We're
women.
taking a
And
stand.
I
We're
remember
taking
seeing
a stand.
the clip of the girl, like this Japanese lady that plays the voice of Pikachu, and she's like live in front of an audience, and they're like in Japanese, like, do the voice, and she does that like, but she does like, I mean, obviously dead on, like she is the voice of Pikachu, and everybody goes nuts, and I was like, it's so weird these little things that you take for granted, you don't consider there is a person on the other end of that.
Yeah,
woman.
such unsung heroes, voice actors.
Really
It's why
unsung heroes.
I know they did this the Mario movie, which apparently is doing really well and is really good, so I want to see it. But like, it really bothers me how now in Western animated movies they always have celebrities running the talent for their for their animated movies, because like so often all I hear is the actor. You know, like there's no artistry to the actual delivery of the character through like the talent of the voice actor. They're just like got a guy, you know.
For
it's really
sure.
annoying.
And there is some crossover. Like when I was watching this one, the new Mario movie, it made me just I just couldn't stop thinking about how good of a voice actor Jack Black is. Like he is
He's
so
so good,
fucking
dude.
good.
Yeah, he's
and
really good.
And I forget he's Kung Fu Panda too, and that's like an iconic role for him also that is just like forgotten about. He's just a great voice actor. And
dude,
not
he's considered
all
Reddit
voice
now.
not why is that?
Just by haters. They're trying to make Jack
Hey,
Black
Come
Reddit.
on, bro. It's
like,
just as soon as a popular like every popular actor, you could just
You
be
can't
like
hate
Reddit.
Jack
well, I
Black.
think
How
it's
do you
because we talked about this last episode, but people were, or not people. There's some people that were mad at. It was Jack Black and Lizzo on Mandalorian because they were like,
I
they're like they're trying to make it so black people and Jews team up and kill white people, and it's like, dude. They're carrying around a baby named like Gaguga. Like this is like stupid ass young adult. Like chill the fuck.
No
out,
one is
dude.
even thinking about that. Yeah,
I saw.
Fuck,
there were people acting like, "Oh, dude, all this nerd shit. It's mainstream now. These are the people who bullied us in high school." To a video of Jack Black and Lizzo like being goofy.
That
like,
shit too.
oh yeah, dude. I remember getting swirled by Jack Black in high school. That's
also,
definitely a thing.
The obese, nerdy black and white chick were probably bullying you. They were probably getting bullied too. You fucking
Jack Black
idiot!
Definitely got bullied in school.
100%.
Absolutely, yeah. But dude, like, I mean,
dude, if I was in Lizzo's school. Bro, you're going in the locker. You're going in the locker. Yeah, dude.
Dude, I mean, I just don't see how anybody like Jack Black, who was such, especially for people our age, which is the like, I don't know, are we the online generation? I guess it's like, how can you hate Jack Black? He was in like movie, like I remember seeing School of Rock. I remember seeing School of Rock as a kid, and it like blew my mind. I was like, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. Like, and now like. Even when I watch it now, I'm like, this is a great movie. And it's like, how can you hate on Jack Black, who just like gave us like movies like this? Like,
you know the
so
dude
important.
in that movie who he's living with, Ned Schneebly?
Yeah, it's fucking Mike White.
He's the guy who made White Lotus.
Yeah, he made.
I had no idea,
Lotus.
dude. Yeah,
dude, he did
what?
He directed, I think, Zombieland. Like, dude, Mike White is. He's
that.
he does a ton of shit, and he puts himself as cameos in a lot of.
The Pick of Destiny was my thing when I was growing up.
Pick of Destiny is really good too.
Yeah, like Tenacious D.
Yeah,
they were big too. I mean, they were in the Guitar Hero 3 soundtrack. Tenacious D, if I remember correctly.
I think there was like DLC or something.
Dude, I mean, the greatest song in the world, like the tribute song to the greatest song in the world, was like, I used to play that on fucking repeat, like over and over again. Great guy.
Very Jack much Black, turn that shit up, Charles. Yeah.
Officially not Reddit. Cold Cuts claims Jack Black
stamp of approval.
He is under the umbrella that protects you from that meme of the guy shielding his kids from the rainbow. Like, he's like reading them. That's like
Reddit
us,
accusations.
but we're like protecting him from Reddit accusations.
This might be a hot. I feel like Reddit is actually like the least bad social media site.
No, No.
It's bad, dude.
No,
I mean,
it's bad,
I
bro.
think you're saying that because you have subreddits that
No,
are
I hate my
good.
subreddits.
No, okay, buddy,
Dude.
Vaush is funny. I've been on there. It's
Okay.
funny.
Oh
And
shit, the approval. Oh my, they'll like that.
well, the tell us about. By the way, that just reminded me. We were right before the stream. We were about to talk about. You're about to do an okay, buddy, Vaush stream. Could you explain what that means?
Oh, it's literally it's just a subreddit where they have the memes and I have to react to the memes.
Okay.
I'm such a petulant
Okay.
fucking child when it comes to like obligated shit, you know, like my audience of fucking baby brains is like, now you have to do this, or they're on strike right now. They're on strike. They're threatening to kill me. They've gone goblin mode. They're posting memes about it. And like and I'm reacting to it's usually a good time. It's just like, holy shit. They get so obsessive about it, man. People donate. I know, hard life. They're donating, being like you know, like countdown till goblin mode. We have your address. We're coming for you. Do
I
okay,
mean,
buddy Vaush.
Ducks
Dude,
and kill, baby.
Ducks
yeah,
and- yeah.
ducks and krill, dude. Do you have more? Do you have like a bigger meme community than like any other political streamer? Because I'm trying to think of like the other like. I don't think the same memes follow around people like Hassan or Keppels or
I think
Shimon
Destiny
Head
has a
or
pretty big one.
oh Destiny,
Destiny
yeah,
has
he
a
has a pretty
Galloped
meme
band.
following.
And the okay buddy Vaush thing is modeled off of a Hassan subreddit, but I don't know how
Okay.
much Hassan. I don't know how big that is actually. I just know that it's gotten way the fuck out of hand with my audience. They're absolutely losing their shit. So
I mean, I know like the reason I even know who Germa is because of Germa memes that are just are so pervasive, and I kind of feel like you might be in a close second, like behind him in
that's
terms of
very
like
fun. I would love to be German, man. I really like German.
I think that's in terms of just the meme like community surrounding like I think your community and his community are pretty strong memers.
I just
Like,
want to look as good as him if I ever do shave. That's basically my goal. If doing the
He's a
memes
handsome
brings me
guy.
closer to that. Yeah, he's a handsome guy.
Powerful.
dude, I like I didn't get the Germa thing for I think I was like born in the wrong generation or something, and I just never like I knew who he was because I heard people talk about him, but I think I was a little too old to be watching.
I think
his
he has a
streams or
younger audience,
something.
bro. He's like
His
a
audience is
recent
a little
guy.
bit younger,
audience.
but dude, I mean, I watched one of his streams I think I just looked up Germa on YouTube and it was one of the first ones that popped up to me. I was watching one of his streams where he was playing Simpsons Hit and Run. And I was like, all right, let me just put this on. I like this game and maybe it'll be funny. And like in the first like 5 minutes or something, he was talking about, all right, a lot of you guys have asked me to play this game. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't watch The Simpsons. I don't know anything about them. I couldn't even tell you their last name. and I was like, just like that moment was so funny that I was like, okay, I get it. This dude's funny. Like that was like, and he said it in such a way that you couldn't tell if he was trying to be funny. It was just like, it was good.
That's like, I think that's like the overlying bit of a stream that you never actually know what is part of the bit, which I respect a lot. I have a lot of respect for any kind of like variety entertainer. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. No, I mean, I think like do you do streams often that are like well, you do streams where you're playing video games and stuff now, but since my first like little foray into streaming, I've been trying to do the variety thing, and it's like it's fucking tough, man. I don't really know, like,
Bro,
I don't know,
meal or no deal or meal or no meal.
No, that was
It's
funny.
amazing, bro.
Yeah, that's
love
true.
that.
It is. Well, I have popped in on some of your streams, and every time I see you're being entertaining. So whatever you're doing
thanks.
works.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think the thing that I like is like so many people's favorite content creators are like, it's not the creator, it's the game. This always really depresses me. It's when you have like a content creator who's really popular and they're playing a hit game that just came out or some really popular multiplayer scene, and then the scene dies or circumstances change, and then everyone moves on and nobody follows the creator anymore because they were just like a vehicle to get to the content they liked. And I really respect it when like a creator is so entertaining that they thread through everything. You know what I mean? Like they're the consistent element. I really like that shit. It's like, I think that's why I like Jack Black, because Jack Black does whatever and he's just consistently funny wherever he is, you know?
That is true, yeah.
Based.
I actually saw a movie with Jack Black a while ago called Bernie. Did you guys ever watch that one? It's like a true story.
My name
Is that the one where he's like dating an older woman or some
Kind
sort of
of,
widow?
yeah. He's like, this is a little, this is spoilers if you haven't seen it, but you still should because it actually was a pretty good movie. But it's actually a little bit of like a dark comedy by Jack Black standards.
There's black
and
people in it.
I don't remember that, but
hold on. Yeah, let's not disparage the work.
It's a true story, I think, about this like really small town, and there was this one guy, this young guy, who was like just considered like the nicest guy in town, and everybody loved him, and it was just like he was kind of just a pushover. He would just do errands for people and all kinds of stuff. And there was like this really mean old lady in town that nobody liked. And I think he just decided like I'm gonna try to crack that nut. Like I'm just gonna try to like become her friend. And they start spending a lot of time together.
That sounds
and
nice.
she is like so demanding and abusive of him that he ends up murdering her. Like he
Oh.
ends up killing her, I think. And then like nobody wants to believe that he did it. So he's pretty much like on the lam, like hiding in plain sight for the longest time. And everyone's like, there's no way it was him. He's too nice. Like, there's no way. But she
You and me
just like
going.
got to
I
him.
was hyped up for a fucking epic wholesome 100 Big Chungus shit.
No, it was not. It was not wholesome.
It is
but
wholesome. The woman dies.
It was, but
Men
it was a
movie,
crazy
baby.
movie. Yeah, it was. It was. Fun.
Have either of you ever seen a movie where it was like there's like this suicidal goth like young adult who ends up falling in love with a really old woman because the old woman is so positive and like uplifting? This was a movie back in like the 90s or the 80s or something. It's pretty old, and I don't think it's very popular either. Do either of you know what I'm talking about?
No, I've never heard of that.
So.
I'd have to like Google through this or something. I don't know exactly, but I remember seeing that movie when I was younger, and it was pretty fucking weird.
Quick
Powerful.
Google, look up movie with hot hung goth babe, suicidal older woman.
No, the guy was the hot hung goth babe, I think.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The other way around.
Based.
Yeah.
Based. That's
Dude,
based.
a guy that's a hung babe.
Oh, dude, yeah. When guys
I'm
are
in,
babes, fucking top tier shit.
Extremely powerful, dude. How's the Vaush love life been?
Oh, I've been doing shit, man. With the fucking ear bandage? Are you kidding me? I don't even like going.
Dude,
outside.
women
honestly.
love the ear band. Dude, sometimes
I think
chicks
it's
come
swaggy.
over and I put it on. You know what I mean?
And
Just
like
throw the ear
across the-
bandage
yeah.
on. Yeah.
Dude, you got to just make a story up about it. Like, oh, I was saving a cat from a tree and it clawed me on the way down.
Had
or something
sex
like
with my
that.
ear
Like-
canal.
Yeah,
I was driving my Lambo, you know, to go get to go to the orphanage to make my yearly donation when a bear attacked like a woman on the side. So I, you know, I had
yeah,
to sweep that up.
exactly.
I had to go to SakuraCon. That's like the local.
Oh, I
anime
saw
expo.
pictures of
Yeah,
with
you were
some
posting
babes,
through
bro.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there were fucking mega babes over there. Shit's crazy.
Did you plug
Hell
cold
yeah.
cuts to them? Did you say, yo?
Oh yeah. They
I got
plugged
two
cold cuts
guys
to
I'd
me.
like you to meet. All right.
Yeah, they were like, hey, listen, your content's good, but you could really take it to the next level if you chilled with these cool dudes.
That's right. That's right.
But the ear bandage, man, I feel so lame because there are these fucking 10 out of 10 baddies in anime outfits, you know, and I just look like a dork next to them. So I got to get this shit off.
I think actually maybe the move is to just lean into it, and you should just get a bandage to wrap over that entire side of your
Gogh,
head.
the
Yeah, like
whole-
literally like over your eye and everything, and people see you and they're like, dude, Vaush, what happened? You're like, I can't really talk about it right now. It's an ongoing situation.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I can't.
Let's
I'm
just
sorry,
say
lawyers have...
Dr. Fauci isn't going to be hurting anyone anymore. Let's just say that much. Dude, am I crazy?
Took care
But you mentioned covering your eye. If a woman is wearing an eye patch, I will come in my pants, bro. That is some of the hottest shit in the entire world to me, dog.
That lady
chick
from
in Kill Bill.
Oh yeah, that's what I immediately thought of. Was the
Dude,
Kill
Dude,
Bill
also that
chick.
chick in Venture Bros. There's like this mistress
Never seen Venture Bros.
I don't know that
erection.
one.
She's literally just like made to be sexy, but she's got an eye patch and red hair, bro. GG. No
It's
read.
over. It is
I'm dead, bro.
over.
I'm fucking dead.
Wait, am I making this up or does Bayonetta have an iPad? Oh no, she wears
You're making
glasses,
that up.
so that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, no.
She's
I don't
bad,
know
though, bro.
why-
She's bad.
Dude,
Yeah, I
I've
don't-
seen some Bayonetta Fuda that, yes, Vosh, I'll send it to you later. But
Oh yeah, go for it. Absolutely, keep me appraised.
you're gonna
I-
nut, dog.
I did play Bayonetta recently. It was actually a pretty good game. I really enjoyed it.
I've never played a
Um,
Bayonetta game.
They're pretty fun. They're like really.
They're like
over the
Devil
top
May Cry,
spectacle.
kind of like beat 'em up.
Same company, same vibe. Yeah,
Okay,
Hmm.
yeah.
I really enjoyed them. And
She
yeah,
bad, dog.
she's pretty bad. She's not really my vibe though, because I always feel like she's like a dom lesbian. Like I can't imagine her fucking a guy, and I
Bro.
am a guy. so
Dom
I-
lesbians were made to be with himbos. Okay, that is the most powerful coupling in the
That's
whole
an
world, dog.
insane couple. Yeah.
That yeah, like some like Johnny Bravo type who like is getting the shit kicked out of him but doesn't care because she's bad. That is a
Yes,
good.
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yes.
That is
that's
awesome.
pretty good.
Actually, Johnny Bravo did, I think, like that was kind of his thing. He suffered a lot of abuse at the hands of women, and he was always about it. Like that was like the ongoing theme of the show.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
he gave me my
here
sense
for
of
it.
like I think that's why I love Jewish women and Latina women, bro. Like the more the chick hates me and wants me to physically obliterate at a cellular level, I'm like, you're talking my language, baby. I like
Keep
that.
talking, baby.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
A
great.
guy who gets into the JQ, so when he's getting domed by a Jewish chick, he's just thinking like it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. He fucking
Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
So
good
what's
stuff
the
to
deal with you guys owning every bank? What's going on with that?
That's so
it.
stupid.
You're gonna genocide my people with immigration. Tell me more. Tell me about the Kalergi plan.
Based.
You know,
Dude, Vaush, this is completely
We have
off
4 minutes
topic.
left, by the way.
Yeah,
Just heads
yeah.
up.
That's all
whoa,
right.
time
We got enough
flies. Yeah,
Dude, I've been like popping into Vaush streams now and again. I know, like,
I'm sorry.
I'm like spamming. I've been like spamming the chat here and there.
Dude,
And
Harris literally started to interrupt. It was like, dude, I got a Vaush shout out. Vaush shout out. Sent a
fuck
link
yeah,
in the
look.
Discord, and everyone's like, no way, let's look. And it's literally Harris
It's
like
literally-
texting like hello, and you literally just say like, hey Harris. And I was like,
Hey,
what?
Moses.
I love seeing you. I want to
No,
see.
no.
I know,
but
but we're in chads.
With how excited you were, Harris, I was expecting it to be like
I was just
Vaush
like,
pulling up
yo,
your comics, like
fresh shout out. It was
Yo,
literally
yo.
like, and I
I'm
think
excited.
you were in the middle of something. You were talking about like Trump getting arrested, and you were like,
It's
you're
always
like, I am. It was something like that. You were like, you're like, I don't know what you were saying, but it was a very serious topic, and you're like, I really don't think that Trump has the hey Beetle Moses, and then just like continued like mid sentence. But what I was gonna say is that when I'm in chat, I'm actually surprised at like how little like shenanigans or trolls seem to actually be in the chat. I think I was like expecting more like people trying to
Hate.
cause a problem or
That's
hate
the
or
benefit
something,
of the site chat, man. Because the additional like barrier to entry, YouTube chat is a cesspool. But the you know, having like they have to go on the website, make an account and everything, that like keeps the worst people out. It's so
That's
nice.
interesting.
what are you
Yeah, that
drinking,
makes
Harris?
sense. I'm drinking a White Russian right now.
No way, dude.
It's
Those
fucking
are my
noon.
favorite, bro.
Which is it's noon by you. It's almost 4 o'clock by me.
It's
But,
okay. It's almost. It's not 5 yet. What
it's
the fuck
not
are you
even
doing?
5. But I just was
we're
like,
not gonna take this slander from Mr. Moscato. Okay.
what? Yeah, and
I'm
here's the
not
thing.
accepting it.
I was like, honestly, I'm feeling a little tired, so I really could use a coffee. But I also kind of want to like drink a little bit, so I was like, let me just meet them. I had some Kahlua in the house and some vodka.
Dude,
so
White Russians don't have coffee though. Do
I
they?
put a little
little
coffee
in,
in. It's a
okay.
little iced coffee. Yeah.
Dude, how
dude,
dare
it's
you? Were
Russian?
acting like you didn't have any alcohol in the house, and you had the ability to make White
Kahlua and-
Russians.
I know it was one of
Bro,
those.
get
You know,
the
like
fuck
when
outta here.
you know when you go to your like liquor cabinet and you're just like, it's like Jumanji. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
it's-
I forgot I even had this fucking Kahlua. Yeah.
I just think all I keep in the house is like a thing of Absolute and like fucking lemonade or something.
that's
'Cause
big.
Really?
it's just faggy cocktails for me.
Dude, you
like,
do not
I
have.
love vodka.
Do you not have like high tastes?
not when it comes to alcohol. Like not really. No, I only drink to get drunk.
I've never
Um,
seen you like.
nice.
I'm not even alcohol wise though, but even like your wardrobe, bro. Like I can tell it's like nice shit. This like new wardrobe and shit.
This
but
is
you're
this is
not
like 20
a-
bucks from Urban Outfitters.
That's a
This
nice
is-
shirt.
This is
It's a
super
nice
cheap.
shirt.
You posted one though on Twitter recently where it looked like a semi-expensive fit. I could be crazy.
Okay, I went thrift shopping a little while ago and got some like designer clothes from the 1970s.
Based.
They weren't that
Fresh.
expensive to me, but originally they probably were pretty expensive. They were from like designer collections. Some of them fit
Well,
me.
that adds to my point, bro. I've never seen you get flashy about stuff. Very impressive. Very communist. Very nice.
Oh, speaking of communists and like fucking wasteful expenses, I got a fucking as a present to a friend of mine for their birthday. I got a fucking Mosin Nagant the other day off auction.
What is
What?
that?
That's the Soviet rifle. That's like the Soviet
Oh,
rifle.
cool, dude.
The one before the AK. It's like bolt action and shit.
Damn.
But there was a really good condition one that I snatched up. I don't really spend that much money though, except on like
Wait, do you
my
have
friends
it?
and stuff.
Do you have it like at your place right now?
No, we ordered it on auction. So
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
only rifle I have right now is my Mini 14.
Well,
I was
after
like,
this
we'll get
episode,
it.
Harris and me will send you our addresses. We'll both take bazookas for our birthday.
That'd be
Good.
fucking
Well,
Take,
when we all
rocket
meet up,
launchers.
we'll go to like a pit somewhere, and we'll like fire
Based.
mortar.
Oh, that would
into
be
the mountain.
fucking great. And then I love
We
that.
should have gone to Creator Clash, bro. Also, we should talk about
all
Creator
three of us should have.
Clash.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I wanted to
Creator
talk
Clash.
about
Yeah,
it
It's
actually.
gonna
'cause there
cut
was
out
some
any second though.
I'll
It is.
resend. I'll
There
resend. We
was
got
some
you for
shit
another
that
block,
went
right?
down.
At least, yeah.
Okay.
Hell
crispy,
yeah.
crispy.
There was some shit that went down at Creator Clash that I wanted to talk about that it was uneventful in some ways, but it was also like it was an interesting watch.
I
I'm
want to
glad
hear
that
the drama.
watched
I don't know
through
that
it.
much.
That's poignant. What you just said, Harris.
What was it?
That
What did
was
I
I
say?
liked it.
That some stuff was
Some stuff
kind
was
of a big
cool,
deal, and some
but
stuff
some
wasn't.
stuff not so much. That's just
That's,
life for you, baby.
yeah.
C'est la vie. That's how it is.
Confucius say, "We back, baby.
We're back.
What's
Back.
up?
Welcome
crew?
back.
The crew."
The homies.
Dude, we struggle sometimes wondering who the pseudo third member is. I think because it's between you and Old House. I think.
Yeah,
in
House
the
of House
viewers'
of
I hope I get
Decline.
to talk to House sometime. You know,
That'd be great. I would
House's
love-
comments.
We've tried, haven't we tried?
I think we have tried. I don't know.
I
it's
don't know
been-
if he's
I don't know
full
why.
hater, but I remember him like, I would not like to talk to Vaush or
I
something,
think-
and I was
no,
like,
I thi-
"Ah."
I do
Totally
think
cool.
that-
I'm not forcing the issue on anyone.
I think he would frame it. I think maybe he would be wanting to frame it in sort of a debate type thing, maybe because I think he does disagree with you on.
Oh shit!
On
So what are we
what?
going to debate on?
I
I
Like
feel
how
like they agree
I
on
don't know.
everything. Yeah,
I mean,
don't know
I
what
think
they
that's-
disagree on.
I think that's also just like obviously like Vosh, you and I are friends, but I haven't like delved fully into all of like I don't know all of your political takes that are on the internet. So
oh
like,
yeah, they're all horrible.
I just don't know. Like, it's still, I feel like I ask this question every time since our first episode, and it still isn't clear to me why people just like hate you so much. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like, well, I don't get it. It just doesn't really make sense to me.
It was the kid argument thing. I swear that's
Was
all.
that
I think
it?
it was the Biden. It was the Biden support thing. The real problem is like I think I said this before, but you know, if people already have a good impression of you, all of your edgy jokes are cool and subversive. And if they don't have a good impression of you, all your edgy jokes are evidence of your like
Yes.
That's
secret
fair.
underlying reactionary politics. You know, so
Yeah.
it's really just a matter of what like people are bringing to the table when they first hear about you or learn about you, and there's
That
not much you
joke
can do
you
about
said
it.
last stream was so funny, bro. You were like,
N-word.
you were talking about black people. Yeah. and
Oh,
you were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Black
Everybody.
people. Don't you mean whack people?
And the
You
chat
know, and
just
I was
went
like, oh,
crazy.
dude, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
That's good. That's a good
good
bit. It's a good bit.
NAACP called in. They were like, "Yeah, it was also
Yeah.
a good bit. Thank you."
Yeah,
I don't know why
yeah.
people are mad about it.
Well,
You
I think
should-
because you went into the crime statistic stuff right after. I think that kind of soured
That'd
it
be based.
slightly. But
No humor to it. Like
Yeah.
just like dead face. Like, all
Just-
right, everyone,
yeah,
pull
just
out your
reading.
documents. We're
Dude,
gonna.
lines from
I think
fucking
you could.
Wikipedia.
I think you could shave the beard and buzz your head and just come back as a different persona entirely, and just be like, "Hey guys, that was Vaush. He sold me the channel. I'm Vaush, and these are my opinions." And then just like clean slate.
That would unironically be like a really good bit too. Like you could that's almost a Germa bit where you could like develop the storyline, and it turns out that Vaush is actually like hidden in like a shipping container somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm torturing him to death.
Dude, here's
that's
what
good.
you gotta do, bro. You gotta come back as a super right-wing grifter. That would be
Oh, I've
so
always
fucking
wanted
good,
to.
dude. That you were pretending to be a lefty this entire time, and you like, dude, you can make your own beer. Did you guys see that recently? The fucking beer thing that the Republican guy made over the
Yeah.
Dylan-
Oh yeah.
Dylan
Yeah.
Mulvaney
The
thing.
yeah.
What was it?
He fucking it's called like straight beer or something, or just like straight
No, it's
up
like
beer.
anti-woke beer, and he was
Non-woke
like doing
beer,
the baseball thing. Yeah. Fuck,
Dude,
that guy's
I
so
really
funny.
Dude,
need,
he's
I need,
like-
I need a 6-pack of that, honestly.
Dude, it's so
30
good though,
bucks a
because like
six-pack.
if he wasn't
Really?
being serious, it would literally be like Andy Kaufman level humor. Like his ad shows him like walking out of like
Is
the
it a bit?
restroom.
Is it
It's
a bit?
not a bit, dude.
No,
It's
it's
not a
totally
bit.
real.
real.
Unless
Totally real.
Wow.
I hope I eat my words and he's actually like a genius fucking comedian.
It
but
sounds
it's
like a bit, yeah.
he's just walking out of different bathrooms and like, if you like beer, you know which bathroom to use. And it's like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? But dude, here's the
Dude.
thing. Top of my head, I'm like, dude, the average person doesn't care about this. Every time I call home to my mom, she's like, I can't believe Bud Light did this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, You haven't had a Bud Light in 40 years. Who
What
gives
the
a
fuck
shit?
are you? Wait, do your
Seriously.
mom
Who gives a
really
shit?
give a shit?
No, kinda, yeah. I
I
joke
think
though,
if you
like that. I
press
sent
wild.
them. I'm always like, yo, I sent you guys a case of Bud Light. The past few times I've called them, and she's like, no. But it's
That's
very
still
silly.
fucking wild, though.
It is, but dude, they're very whatever Tucker thinks they think too. I think.
I mean, honestly, who can blame him? Tucker Carlson is just like it's so funny.
What a
It's
man.
it's really
Socrates.
it's really hard for me not to sing praise for that guy because he is maybe doing one of the funniest bits we've ever seen like on live television. He's just like he is such a fucking clown, and like I think he is aware of that shit too. It's just like
He 100% knows.
He's
There's
fully
0%
aware.
chance he believes any of this shit.
Well, dude,
No,
that's
I-
the thing
like-
is I don't think a lot of these people believe as hardcore shit as they get accused of. Because, dude, I've seen this with a bunch of people recently, like right-wing humorists who are like, okay, like you guys are kind of you're going too far. Like some of this stuff's jokes, and it's like even Tucker, there was an interview recently where he said something about like, oh, just because you're white doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you. Like, no one should be speaking for like all of white people or whatever, the white race. And like a bunch of people got mad at him for it. But bro, I'm telling you now, there's not going to be a reckoning. I feel like that sounds too dangerous. That's threatening. But there's a bunch of people right now who I feel like are going to go through that same thing I went through, where it was like, wait, you guys are actually racist?
Wait a
minute.
minute, guys.
Wait a minute, guys.
Like,
I'm predicting it. I'm predicting it.
unironically though, right? No, I actually think the path I've been feeling so optimistic lately about I don't know, us not all dying in a fascist coup, because the right has been taking L after L on the battles they've been choosing to fight lately. The Mr. Beast thing is insane. Can you, because their whole thing, like they're afraid of Gen Z because Gen Z is like crazy progressive compared to every other generation. And it's like, okay, how do we get these Gen Z people on our side? I know we're going to like do a hate campaign against Mr. Beast's like best friend over literally fucking nothing. Like, how do you
Really
think
weird.
Dude, this is
to the
what's
average
happened,
person?
bro. This is what happened in 2016. This is the cringest comparison ever. I wouldn't go this far, but you know how people were like, yo, it's punk rock to be right wing.
Yeah.
There was this hipness to it. There's this coolness because like edgy humorists were like making all this like funny shit, and it was like I think half the people involved in it were like not. It didn't even matter about the politics. It was just like, yo, this is funny. There's also this feeling in 2016 of like, if you like humor, you have to be right wing, or else like the left is gonna
The
obliterate
left will
it.
take your funny fun funds away.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah, but dude, now I think it's clear to a lot of people that like, and dude, the right and left wing, they do it too. I'm not trying to sound like fucking Sank Uger. Yeah, I'm not trying to go Young Turk mode over here, bro. But
I hope.
by the way,
not,
we
'cause
got to
they've been
talk about
hot.
that. we
Yeah.
got to talk about that. Your little battle with Anna.
Oh man.
Wait,
dude.
I'm not
knows
not
Kasparian.
actually aware of that, so you got to fill me in.
Well, I got to make. What was my point I was driving towards?
You were talking-
the
Okay,
vibe
go.
now of all these like campaigns, like this beer one and the Mr. Beast one. It's like it literally just feels like the satanic panic, like stupid
It's
shit in
bizarre.
the
It
90s
literally-
where
yeah,
moms
it
were like
literally-
against Grand Theft Auto, and it's like, dude, fuck off.
It literally
yourself.
fucking is, man. It's like there was that you've been seeing all these posts lately. Who's that one like fucking fat non-binary obnoxious looking
James Corden.
No, not them. They're like an entertainer. They dressed up in red, and a bunch of conservatives were like,
Oh, dude,
they just want to marry, and it's like
Dude,
some
did
guy
you
in plastic
see
devil
the video
horns.
of him,
my
Sam
God.
Smith, right?
Sam Smith, yep.
Sam Smith,
Oh,
he's
yes.
like on I think he's on, who's that really funny ass gay British talk show guy? Graham Norton.
Oh, I think so. Is that
You know
right?
who I'm talking about? I
That
don't know if
sounds-
that's
that
his name.
sounds
That
right.
sounds right though. But he's like talking to him. I
Feels
think it's
right.
on that show. But they're like, "Yeah, do you have any hobbies?" And Sam is like, "Yes, I'm a fisher. Them. I love to go fishing, and I'm a fisher."
yeah,
Them.
yeah.
And they
Oh
keep
my
saying
God.
fishermen, and he keeps trying to like
Fisher
correct them to say fisher them, and it's like, dude,
Dude,
shut
hang it
the
up.
fuck
Hang it up.
dude.
I actually thought that was really. I thought it was a bit. I thought it was
That's a
really
bit.
Funny.
That's a funny bit. But
If
dude,
it's not a bit, then it's not funny. But
I
if it is a
don't think
bit,
it was a bit.
I think it's
dude.
funny
I
either
don't
way.
think it was a bit.
But Sam Smith is just like a hilarious example of just like, oh no, honey, what the fuck are you doing? Like it's just like you like it's not even about like I think there was this weird thing that happened all at once where they came out as non-binary and they started dressing atrociously. And it was, and then people were just being like, this is weird, what are you doing? And they're like, fuck you, bigot, like all these other people that were just like trying to make it like a they them thing. And it's like, no,
you just look like shit.
Like, dude,
non-binary people can look like shit. Like you should be able to, like, I don't know.
No, dude, him and Harry Styles need to be thrown into the ocean. Like, dude,
we're battling gender roles and losing.
You're not battling. Yeah, you're battling gender roles. You're getting your fucking ass beat, and bro.
The thing is with Harry Styles, I think it's like a perfect example also where like it like. Here's a guy that actually is like a good looking guy. Why the fuck are you dressing like this? And it's not like you don't look like Freddie Mercury or Prince or one of these other guys. You look like fucking frumpy, bro. Diaper. You look terrible. Like, what is this stupid shit? I don't understand. And him and Sam Smith are both doing the same shit that I'm like, why don't you
the non-binary urge should just look like a fucking train wreck.
I don't.
It's a spectrum, though, bro. It's a spectrum because they're on that side, but then the total other side of the spectrum is people like Hassan who are like spending $10K on fits to look like a gay parrot, and it's like,
I don't know what
are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know that shit. The puka shell necklace and the tie dye shit has got to go.
I'm not defending any of
puka shells are base.
I'm just over that whole fucking look. When is that gonna go away? I like, especially with youth culture shit and TikTok, it feels like these styles we should just be cycling through them every 2 weeks. It should just be some new shit. So when I see people like Hassan, that he's made it like his thing to look like a TikToker from fucking 2 years ago.
Fucking hate the current style thing that all of these fucking that all these influencers are doing or whatever right now. I fucking hate the mullet and like the like mullet. Greasy half facial hair, like wannabe porn director circa 1973.
Are you talking about me? I'm growing my mullet back out.
You don't fit. I'm thinking of who's that fucking?
You're talking about that like when Justin Bieber came back a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's like grungy surfer guy. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
He's a huge like progressive comedy guy. He does videos on TikTok, but he does it on YouTube. He's like 30. He's super popular with kids.
James Gordon.
James Gordon. I think there's a J in there though. Fuck, whatever. Anyway, it's like a popular thing right now. I'm just mad because I know I would look bad with a mullet. So,
well, the crazy thing,
dude, you look better than. Sorry to interrupt, but when we first did the Vaush interview, you had that gay ass like Nordic fucking
it was pretty
ponytail shit. Dude, bro. I was like, dog, you'd look. Dude, you could pull the mullet off, bro. It looks best on dudes like who's that guy in The Thing? Kurt Russell.
Oh, Kurt Russell.
Dudes who are wide like that, like, dude, you could look fucking crispy.
I think the mullet is just has such a negative stigma with people our age because we associate it with like the 80s, and it just feels super dated. So now it's coming back, and we're like, what the fuck? But I don't think it's not a terrible look. It's just a little. It's weird. I don't think I would sport a mullet. But dude, what I was thinking,
bro, you could pull a mullet off.
You have to layer.
I guess. I mean, I was thinking just the other day how Zoomers are the most fucking like resilient generation to criticism. Like, how long? For over 2 or 3 years, we've been clowning on Zoomers for the broccoli cut, and they are still rocking it. Like, I still see Zoomers all the time with that fucking Zoomer fade, and it's like, I thought we fucking tried to bully you guys out of this. I thought we tried to bully you guys into stopping this, but it's like there's not going anywhere.
Is it like really fucking bad that I actually don't think the broccoli cut looks that bad?
I don't know.
It is wrong, and you should feel bad.
I don't.
Yourself.
I think like
what haircuts are there for like young people? I don't even.
Let me look up Zoomer cut. I think just wear your hair long when you're young. When you have a good hairline, you might as well just fucking. Just grow it out. But I don't.
Did you know it was so popular at my school, which is so funny looking back? Everyone one year was rocking the mushroom cut. Have you guys ever seen that?
Mushroom
cut?
It makes your head look like a penis, bro. It's like a bowl, and then they cut in, so there's like you literally have a mushroom on your head.
Why?
I have no idea, bro. But everyone was like, "Yo, mushroom cut is sick," and we all had one. It was terrible. Dude, it was not a good idea, dude.
I just Googled Zoomer cut, and there's this picture of Patrick Bateman with a Zoomer cut photoshopped on him. And it was like, That is so funny. But
Dude, we have
get it.
spent at least 30 minutes of this episode describing memes and telling each other about fucking meme pictures, bro.
Yeah,
It's
classic.
good for the parasociality because that's
People
all
love
people
it,
do
baby.
with their friends today. So
that is
it's
true.
it's like they're here, you know, they're here
That
with
is
us.
true.
We
should
got to talk about creator class.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we should
Clash.
talk about Creator Clash.
I should say before Creator Clash, though, I think on behalf of Cold Cuts, last episode, one of us got a little drunk. It was being a little rude to Vaush, and
I don't remember it.
Harris, you should apologize. That's all I'm saying.
very
Harris?
sorry.
I do
I'm
remember it.
Trying to control
No, my
Harris.
bad, bro.
anger.
Though, dude, I was being very silly. I think I was ragging on you for your fresh 40K hammer figures.
You're being a goofy goober.
I was
honestly
being a bit of a goof.
I deserve it for the 40.
Nah,
I
nah,
haven't
nah,
even finished
no,
painting them.
I think I made it worse because after we hopped off the thing, or I think maybe the next day, I was like, dude, I think you should apologize to Vaush. I think you were
I was
the
panicking
40K
because
figures.
I didn't think it was that bad, but I did rewatch the footage, and I think I was like,
Damn,
woof.
the paint job on those figures wasn't that bad. Why
It
the
wasn't
fuck was I
that
being
terrible.
so
Yeah,
mean?
dude. I was just jealous because I don't have any 40K Warhammer.
We got to get you
figures.
some. We got to get you a starter army.
I just think that, well, at least I'll speak for myself. I am very hungry for us to all hang out IRL, and so I think that's where it just was the root of it all. Was we were just talking
Well,
about
we could
all of us need to get out more.
organize that. That's like an
Based.
organizable.
I think it
thing.
was organizable. I think we should do that. Yeah, that'd be.
I
fucking
think,
fresh.
you should buy us a house, and then we all live in it.
I couldn't afford a fucking house in Seattle prices. You know, apparently
Dude, my
Seattle
buddy-
actually has like the worst housing market in the country.
Worse than LA.
Really?
No, worse than LA. Yeah,
Damn.
somebody did like a big search of like in the municipal area, how many apartments can you get for like less than 2,000 per, like there was some threshold they were setting, and Seattle was underperforming compared to every other city, even New York.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty bad over here.
That's
I guess.
crazy.
That's why
Is
Bellevue
it-
popped up.
What is the? I've never actually been to Seattle, but what is it like? Really pretty out there? Is it really foresty? That's how I picture
it's
it.
so fucking.
Isn't
I
it
gotta
steep?
gush. I gotta gush for it.
Is
Okay,
it nice?
it's so beautiful because like okay, Seattle's really densely compacted, right? You're basically on an Innsmouth, which is built right in between Puget Sound Bay and Lake Washington. And what that means is that like you're on like a highly sloped, like mountainous tract of land that's maybe 10 miles wide, which means that things are really hilly and you get a good vantage point for all the fucking natural beauty around you.
That's
the
awesome.
islands, the forests, the rolling hills with the evergreen trees.
My God.
It's so fucking pretty here. I can see why the housing prices are so high. And because all the land is really broken up, you get like a natural division of the boroughs, where rather than things sprawling out forever like in LA, you get like concentrated neighborhoods that have a distinct identity and like almost like a distinct, it feels like climate, just based on where they are relative to all the natural shit. It's
It keeps
actually
the
fucking
pores
gorgeous up here.
away. They have their own pore borough.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
it's called not Seattle. That's where the pores get to be.
Yeah,
This place
Not
is
so-
fucking
Not
expensive.
Seattle.
Not
is it-
Seattle?
Is the other thing is that it's always cloudy there, right? Don't you guys like
I thought it was
not get
rainy.
the sunshine or raining? Is
It's-
that true?
A lot of the reputation for it being super rainy here is because we have so many California expats who are used to LA weather. It is not as rainy here as it's nothing like London. It's not as bad as a lot of places in the Northeast. It's rainy compared to California, but it's not that bad here. And you know, the sun shines more often than it doesn't.
Based.
Damn,
Absolutely
dude.
based.
I
Really
would
nice. Well, we'll have
definitely-
you guys
yeah.
up here sometime. You can.
I
see for
would
yourself.
really
We'll
love
get
to
you on a
visit,
good day
honestly.
in the summer or the spring or the early fall, because it is raining 24/7 in the winter.
Excellent.
That would be.
I will
fresh.
take Conyers' hand in marriage.
Oh, yeah, we've
We'll
heard
get
her,
a-
yeah.
I've
we'll
actually
get an
been
event
watching.
going.
I've been watching Conyer streams too. I mean, they only go
Hey.
live on at like the
You must live
latest
my
hours of
First new
night.
poster, now Conyer. You got to
Sorry,
step off, bro.
Watch
You
your
already
back.
have a Latinx, okay?
I do.
You got to keep it.
But okay, let's talk about Creator Clash.
Creator Clash, baby.
Okay, and this is what I wanted to say. This is the primary thing.
Mhm.
I think what's weird is that I didn't see people tweeting about Creator Clash as much as I was expecting. I think maybe like the people that I follow just don't give a shit or something, but I didn't see anybody talking about it. But I thought basically, I don't know if you saw this, Vaush, but
Mhm.
after the final fight, after iDubbbz's fight with
Idubbbz crying.
yeah, iDubbbz was like took the microphone and was thanking everybody for coming, and he was very emotional. He was crying.
He
and
was
kinda-
clearly rattled from the trolling, bro. Because like the first thing he said when
It
he was
felt that
crying
way.
is like, "I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea," and that's when I was like, "Damn,
He-
I feel
he's a-
bad." I
he's
feel
a pretty
bad.
emotional, dude. I know like we've all got our like cringeometers up or whatever because of all the drama and shit. I actually really like iDubbbz.
I don't. He does
I
not deserve the
I-
level of hate. Like,
I
he's had like a
agree.
really human shift, like all of the stuff he's changed his mind on, leaving aside that it's politically favorable to me, obviously. But I think it like looking at it, I think it's just really easy to empathize with where he's at and what he's been thinking.
I agree, and I actually think he is. Feel like he has gotten too much undue hatred. I think like I don't know why it became commonplace to say, "Oh, iDubbbz took the L." I think it did really spawn out of his like Sam Hyde feud or
of
whatever. That's
course,
like where
yeah,
it really
yeah.
got bad. But I it just became so like in to just like hate on iDubbbz for I guess his content changing, him maybe not liking his wife for some reason, but like those
It
reasons are
was
just
the
not
the
OnlyFans
OnlyFans
thing.
thing,
the
right?
OnlyFans thing, but
Which
it's
is
like
such a lame thing to like clown
and
on
it's like
somebody
yeah,
for.
it's like
Well,
and
dude, I
honestly,
think you can clown on him for that. This is where I think you're going with it, Harris. Sorry to interrupt, but I don't know if this
go
is the
ahead.
hot take, but it's like, personally, do I think any of his content is anywhere near as good as the content cop stuff? No. Do I watch any of his new content? Would I? No. Does that warrant
Would I
like,
hit him with the brick?
yo?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, that too. But I did him with the brick. But does it warrant everyone and their mother being like, "Yo, you're a little bitch, fucking fag"? Like, it's like, dude, the guy
And
just doesn't make content you like anymore. And
yeah,
his wife is on OnlyFans. Like, tease him, but
and
there's no need to like.
I used
You
to
don't have to go
watch
that hard.
back in like 20, I don't know, 2016 or 17. I don't know when the series was coming out, but I don't know if you guys have ever watched his like Kickstarter crap series. Did you ever
Yeah, that
watch any
shit
of
was
that?
funny
Like
too.
it was
Yeah, it's
funny.
pretty good.
Like
Yeah.
it was a good series, and I thought he's like a funny. Honestly, I'm not even a huge fan of his content cop thing because I just don't really care about YouTube drama that much. But like I thought some of his other material was funny, and then he like pivoted into this creator clash thing, and on one hand, I'm like, well, okay, honestly, the way I look at it is just like he 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 must have made so much. What is going on out there? I hear like
Oh,
That
fucking
was
wait.
either a child or a whale. I'm not sure.
what
Okay,
that
wait.
was.
Okay, that was coming from Zoom. I was so
Hey,
fucking worried for a second. I
I
thought
don't
I
know
was.
what
that
that
it
I
was
thought
your
was.
that
new
fucking
cat.
machine rebellion had started.
Weird.
My computer was sounding the fucking horn. Oh my god.
I think iDubbbz made a really smart, an insanely smart. It was a risk, but the business move of just starting Creator Clash at all is going to. It's. I mean, dude, he's going to retire on this money basically at this point.
He
Like I
He's
should
been
just
not
think
relevant
fight
for a
again though,
long
and
time.
I don't
unless he
think
gets a new trainer.
I don't think he needs to fight again. I think like the fact that they've done it now 2 years in a row, and this second year they had pretty big names fighting. They had fucking big names commentating. Like it seemed like a lot of famous YouTubers showed up. He has established it as this is going to be around for a long time. And like I on one hand, when I saw him crying, I was kind of like, dude, you gotta fucking take a look around you and like get at. I know it's.
Well,
I
I
know
think that's
the
part of why he was crying because he felt so hated, and then to have a room full of people being like, "Boo."
yeah. I think
I'm a big sap. I think it's sweet.
I think it was very genuine and unexpected, and I think probably also a lot of that was a lot of pent up anxiety that he probably felt like Sam Hyde or one of his associates or maybe a fan that it wasn't even affiliated with Sam Hyde but just somebody that wanted to cause a ruckus. I mean, how many people were in that fucking building? The fact that nothing happened to my eyes, like the fact that nobody came there to troll or upset like the venue in any way is actually kind of crazy. I was
You're
almost
saying that in
positive
like
that
a
something was
disappointed way.
well
No, dude, no. Yeah, I get
disappointed
what
in
you're
the
saying.
sense of obviously as a viewer, if some shit went down, I would have been like, "Oh my god, it's spicy!" But like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
must have been so fucking nervous that somebody was gonna do something. You know what I mean? There was so many people talking shit online, and like, I think the fact that it was over I think that that's
Jover.
kind of why he was crying. It was Jover, and
Yeah.
that there was it went off basically without a hitch is
Bro,
kind of
Because
crazy.
it had actually only just begun.
Exactly. It only
Did you know
just begun. Yeah.
you mentioned Kickstarter crap, right?
Hmm.
Do you know the lore about that and him and Sam?
No.
Because there's all this like backstory, which is why I think they fight so much. But he mentions it on the documentary. But Sam was making this fake game, and no one knew it was Sam for a very long time. But he was making this. You know those dating simulators on like Steam where you can date a bunch of different women and have sex with them. It was that, but with like
Very
My
high
Little
IQ
Pony
Giga Chad stuff.
based shit. Yeah, but it was like My Little Pony, and it had all this like super cringe voice acting. Like they had all these demos set up, and iDubbbz made fun of it on Kickstarter crap. And Sam Hyde, you know more about YouTube, Vaush. What is it when you can pull down someone else's video?
DMCA.
He DMCA'd it. And iDubbbz was like kind of pissed about it, and Sam sent him
why did he DM just to like troll?
Yeah, and because
probably to fuck with him. Yeah.
Sam didn't want it to go viral yet until people paid into it because they were doing a Kickstarter.
Oh wait, was Sam invested in the project?
Sam made the project.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it was a
dumb.
secret.
Okay, I was
secret.
wondering if it was nothing. Okay, gotcha.
Are you playing Metroid?
No, I'm not playing Metroid.
All right. But yeah, he didn't know. But then
Metroid.
He sent iDubbbz an email that I think kind of stuck with him and made him angry. That was like, I'll release the DMCA if you can squat 271
I remember that from the documentary. I remember that. Which is dick, but really funny also. But that's like one of those glimmers of what Sam Hyde's appeal is that he is he is a chode, but he is funny. He does do funny shit.
To speak to Sam Hyde's defense, it did seem like that whole documentary was set up to try to take Sam
as a gotcha.
Down.
Sure.
Yeah. So
well, Sam does. I mean, it's pretty hard to clown on a comedian, right? Like that's kind of their territory. And if they know how to own the stuff they've done, I think the thing with Sam is like Sam has reprehensible political opinions that he will never like directly defend because they are indefensible. And he's saved here by the fact that he is legitimately an extremely smart and funny person. An idiot, of which there are many people with his political opinions who are idiots, would like have a freak out and then go on some like big like fucking Spurg rant about how like the white race is dying or whatever. But he has I guess the good or like the discipline to keep that shit together and to like keep it all behind 17 veils of irony. Very like, I'm behind so many proxies. So it's really difficult to go after him on anything for that reason, which is why I don't fucking talk about Sam. There's nothing really to talk about there. I think
has he challenged you to a fight yet?
I don't think he has, and if I do, I'll just say because people in chat sometimes are like, "Well, what if you fought Sam Hyde?" Which the answer, of course, is I don't want to fucking die. Thank you. I would like to fight people who are weaker and smaller than me. That's my strategy. It usually works out in my favor.
He hits like a truck, bro. I don't know if you saw.
He's a massive fucking guy.
Massive. I'm not gonna fight. Of course not. So like, no, yeah. Oh, you're backing out because you're scared. Yes.
I don't want to die.
I have a okay life. I want to keep it going. Thank you. But yeah, I think like iDubbbz obviously like grievously miscalculated with the fucking documentary. In terms of like how he handled it and how it went. But fundamentally, right, like that or whatever other mistakes aside, I think iDubbbz a pretty cool and smart guy, and I think he's funny. And I don't know. I guess I'm glad that things worked out for him in Creator Clash.
Yeah, and I just think that the trolling has gone. It's gotten to a point where it's really not funny anymore.
You're calling I think for an end to this jihad.
I just think the seeing him get really emotional on stage, that was not forced. That was not a bit. I think he really did. I think he really has been affected by a lot of the trolling, and it kind of just made me feel like, yeah, I would be kind of like at a boiling point too with that shit if it was like, because also it's a different ballpark also when your wife your significant other is involved too. Like she's kind of become also a casualty in all of this too.
It's life ruination shit, right? Like it's like going into the family career, the whole 9 yards thing. So of course it's gonna be emotional.
And I mean that's kind of why I also just don't in general like really like YouTube drama shit so much. It's fun to watch sometimes from a sideline, but like people always take shit too far. They take it too seriously, and it just gets like you can't say Sam Hyde has even himself done that much to iDubbbz, but it's the fact that like his behavior encourages other people to do like kind of crazy shit towards iDubbbz. The goon squad, and it's like, yeah, I don't know.
That's always been the worst of it, right? Because I remember like the Gamergate days, right, where you'd have people like Sargon of Akkad, would make like attack videos on feminists or whatever else. But that was never the worst of it. It was always like, because for every one content creator who knows how to like kind of measure their words. There are like 500 people who are like that fucking political cartoon. They're like, yes sir, I'll take care of it sir, with the like the rifle in front of the TV. Yeah. So it's always that, like it's always the reverberations, because at the end of the day, like most content creators, even the ones who start shit, want to keep living a comfortable life where they get reliable YouTube bucks.
Yes,
they don't.
yes.
Yeah, like it's always, I hope all the worst side effects of this are like downstream fan stuff and not me directly, because everyone wants to live a comfy life.
Very wise.
Yeah,
dude, I didn't realize we were down to 2 minutes. Do we have you for another block, or do you got to go?
There's no way these are 45-minute blocks.
It's crazy. I know, it's like flying by.
You got. I'm looking at my clock. I think you have time for at least 10 minutes.
No, I have time for another block. Yeah,
let's do another block. Let's go. I'm having fun.
Yo, excuse me, base department.
Oh wait, I'm getting a phone call right now.
Time.
It's the base department. Hey, actually, I'm busy right now.
I don't have my phone here.
I gotta go on a rant about friend of the podcast, Chris, my gay son, Raygun.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into that when we open, because there's too much. I'm steaming. I will say this is a negative on.
Oh no, I like Chris.
Me too. We love Chris. We're very pro Chris, dude. It was so funny. I'm always that guy who's like, dude, shut up about cultural appropriation. Like, it's just a guy wearing a sombrero. But there was something so funny seeing Chris Raygun come out to that just like Puerto Rican anthem music and just like waving the Puerto Rican flag, because I was like, dude, are you really that? Are you Puerto Rican? Are you, dude? How much Puerto? I don't know if you're Puerto Rican enough to be doing this.
Yeah,
dude.
I think that's what our Discord was saying. That shit. They were just like, this dude doesn't even speak Spanish. Like,
even like the most reactionary humans on the planet suddenly adopting like an anti-cultural.
That was me, and I was like, to make me go. There's something there, dude.
That was mad funny. I mean, dude, we're about to run out of time, but this was the other weird part, is the guy that beat Chris Raygun, his speech at the end of it all was so
what was going on,
dude? Yes. We're gonna get yopped, but that was too fucking funny.
Vaush, you have a joke for us?
No, I wanted to hear I don't know what the speech is. I don't have the context on that. Also, I want to know what the fuck the drama was with fucking the frog person. I'm missing a lot. I want to be filled in.
Oh, I'll fill you in on
who's the frog person.
But,
Froggy 2 or whatever.
We back.
Frog. That's where it cut off last.
Harris
Frog
texted us this picture.
I immediately
shoe on head, and I was.
She looks good there.
She does, great. Yeah. She looks very powerful in that picture.
No shoes.
Is it funny when you said what's the drama with the frog person? I immediately thought we were talking about Stinky Katie. That's what I thought. And we hadn't talked about it.
I hate that bitch, bro. Dude, she is Cold Cut's enemy number one.
I don't know this drama either. I'm so out of the loop.
No, it's not drama. It's just like hating this one artist
stupid
for no reason. Well, anyway, dude, Harris, you start, because I was telling Vaush before we started recording, I didn't even fucking know what a Froggy fucking Fresh was. You did, though.
The guy? Like, who he is? Yeah, I actually, I think when somebody told me that he used to go by Krispy Kreme, I knew who he was, because I think all the way back in fucking high school, somebody showed me a video of him like forever. I mean, he's like he's old YouTube at this point, basically, but he's like a rapper and singer. I think of like, mid-level YouTube celebrity. Like, I don't think, I don't.
Didn't he have a gimmick though, pretending to have mid-level IQ? Or am I wrong?
I don't know. I think he's a little bit of a good old boy. Like, I don't know where he's from, but I think he's kind of just got that vibe about him. But it's
a very respectful way of putting it.
I think he is a talented singer. I think he's a pretty good singer and rapper.
I swear the clips I've seen of him, I've heard he's doing it on purpose, but his nose is like drooling, and he's like,
I don't know about that.
No,
maybe.
Dude,
you could be right.
This is probably 100% incorrect, dude.
I'm not exactly like a froggy head. I just I knew who he was, basically, which is more than I honestly can say about some of the other people that were fighting at Creator Clash. There were a lot of people that I was like,
it literally was like that Star Wars glup shitto thing where I was
kind of. But I was also a little bit like, I mean, not to stroke the Cold Cuts ego too much, but like when we were like looking at some of the fighters and the people that were there, I was like, oh, we've talked to that guy, like we've talked to that guy. I know this
Hey,
person.
it feels good, yeah.
Chris.
It was kind of cool. Like it actually made me think. We talked to Chris. I've communicated with Aaron Hansen a fair amount.
Oh,
like
and then Rusty
DM'd,
in the
and then
audience.
Rusty
Yeah.
was
All right,
there.
You're right.
I was actually kind of feeling like, you know what, if we showed up to this, like, and Meowry was there. I've like talked to her a little bit, so it's like it feels like if we were there, I actually would have been like, oh, hey, what's going on? Hey,
I would love to stand next to Meowry personally. I think that'd be great.
I think she's also like 6'2". I think
she's
fucking
fucking
bro, what?
Huge.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go to Florida, bro.
Anyway, so
it's fucking Florida.
So anyway, we like watching it. I was a little bit like, my first thought was like, we should have fucking gone to this. Like, I kind of was a little disappointed that we did not actually go, because we were talking about it. We were even talking about just going to Tampa, not even getting tickets to Creator Clash, but hanging out with everybody outside. And then when everybody, and then it's like, yeah, we're all going in. We're sitting over here. We'll see you after. But then not even going inside.
Stay in
just
the parking lot.
That's good. That's like a
drunk.
Good bit at like cons though. So you're basically just like carrying that energy to create.
That's kind of, and honestly, that's kind of the Cold Cuts energy, is like cut all corners as humanly possible.
Let's go, mate. 360p.
And
I wanted to go to the Eyes Wide Shut mask party that I'm sure they have afterwards, though. That would have been fucking
right with the sacrifices of like the like Cubano children or something and the blood.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. And it does make me when I see this kid fucking the Matan kid who's like the Bill Gates. Was he there? Not the Bill Gates, the Bill Clinton kid. He probably was there. I mean, he's just fucking everywhere. So like when I see those clips of him, and he's in like literally a month and a half become like famous. Like literally went from being I don't even know who this is to like one of the most popular.
Did you looking at Twitter. This kid who people are like, I hate seeing him, and you're like, that should be us.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I still don't even. I don't get what his deal is, and his voice. I find it mildly irritating, and that's the only opinion I have. Now.
What is that accent? Is that Israeli or is it French?
The reason I like it, I think he's
fake?
Israeli. Well,
I think he's Israeli. Yeah,
I'll tell you something. I know that the name Matan is a Hebrew name, so I think he is Israeli. But anyway, I see him, and where people find like, who the fuck is this annoying kid? I'm like, dude, this kid is fucking marketing genius, and actually like. I think people forget that you can connect with people and network and get famous actually going physically to places, because a lot of people don't do that, including us. We're just here, you know what I mean? But I think
going outside.
You've heard it here, folks. You've heard it here first. If you're a Vaush fan, go to his house. Everyone finds his address.
The only way.
It's like grab those veins in your neck and just tear them out. Tear them right out, dude. The fucking voice in your base.
I fucking hate going to physical events, man. I hate it so much. It might be better for me if I felt like I'd be able to meet any friends there, but I feel like since the general attitude towards me is a negative one, I feel like I'd go there and it'd be like the it'd be like in the class or like at the bar with everyone like sneering at you with like they all have the cups since like the 20 girls are all looking at you, you know?
Maybe, but
also, can you imagine how uncomfortable it would be to go to an event and have like a bunch of dudes recognize you and be like, yo, you're the pedo guy.
Yeah,
you're the pedo guy. Dude, can you imagine? And then just having people who don't know anything about this scenario like, why are they calling him pedo guy? Like, I would be like,
yeah, and you have to like
I need to leave. Yeah. Because what do you can't say anything in that scenario. You can't just be like, I'm not the pedo guy. It's like
you're thinking of another person.
Yeah, no, they're saying pita guy because I like eating pita bread. Like,
I'm big on animal rights. Actually,
yeah, exactly.
It's a big misunderstanding.
But
God,
anyway,
that hot ass pita cow.
But
sorry,
dude, what you're saying
that I know exactly what you're talking about.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like breastfeeding this guy, and it's like Peter's like, does this look right to you? And I'm like, yes. You gave the cow an anatomically based body. What do you want from me? I care because her face is a cow. You should see my ex-wife. The woman was a cow. Okay,
that's right.
People will make fun of furries and then post shit like this, you know,
all the time. But anyway, all this was about the fucking Froggy Fresh thing, which basically, Froggy Fresh. It sounds like I don't know what led up to it. I don't know exactly what the details are, but he started on Twitter throwing a little shade at iDubbbz and Anissa and Anissa's mom.
He got in a fight with Anissa's mom, and
I think
then
on Twitter, and
he said something about subscribing to Anissa's OnlyFans.
Well,
something
that's
like
income
that.
for iDubbbz, right? So like
I
that's
mean,
actually a compliment.
That's fair.
Based Vaush take.
Based Vaush take. But I think whatever he said, they just I think maybe part of it was also because they caught wind that Froggy was training with Sam Hyde.
I really don't think that matters because what's his name did the first season.
Right.
Harley.
The Epic Mealtime guy was training with him. But I think maybe it was a compounding of that because I think even though Harley had been training with Sam Hyde, there were no like outbursts and maybe he had communicated. We don't know what happened behind the scenes. Maybe Froggy did say some shit to iDubbbz that wasn't public that maybe they were like, you know what, buddy, this is my show and you're uninvited. You know what I mean? And which we could absolutely go back and forth and say whether or not that was like a smart move. I don't know if that was the right business move, but
I guess
he was at liberty to do that.
It's kind of a weird scenario because in any professional event, if you started trashing like the organizer, obviously you would get uninvited. That's like a very straightforward. Nobody would like cock their head at that. But then it's like YouTube shit and it's content creators and it's creator clash. So it's like, okay, does it still count? What level of professionalism is actually like expected here?
And with wrestling, and some of the other wrestlers did this, obviously not to such a big degree, but part of wrestling, not wrestling, but boxing is like the theatrical lead up where like you pretend to hate each other a little bit and you're trying to push some buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
But dude, here's my gripe.
Was Froggy
though.
trying to do that? Is there like a feeling that Froggy was just trying to participate in like the normal level of trash talk, or was this like actual beef?
After the Dad fight, because Dad fought the guy from H3 that
and
one
broke
guy
his rib, dude. He
broke his rib, dude. First of all, I gotta talk about Dad. That guy, Dad, is like, I think in a different lifetime he would have been a crazy fucking athlete because the energy and the stamina on that dude at age like fucking 42 or whatever they said, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy can fucking move. Like,
they need to actually put him. I don't know if it's because they think he's too old, but they keep literally letting him fight twinks, and it's literally like every match you watch of his, it's like putting a baby versus a nuclear bomb, and it's just like
doesn't look like he tires. Like he was not losing any. But anyway, the reason I brought him up, he
gassed himself a little bit that first round.
Maybe I mean it's hard not to.
Doesn't Hassan do this? Is it just because
he's a weenie, bro?
Sam Hyde? Because
he's a weenie, dude.
He's like the largest guy.
He's a big dude. I don't know why he doesn't do it. Maybe he will next year, but I don't know. I mean, I also get like, if somebody asked me to fight even just somebody in my weight class, I would still just be like, I don't know, dude. Like that's like you got to sign some fucking contracts in the beginning there because you're gonna sustain some injuries. Like
you can lose teeth. I mean, you can
lose
like,
teeth. You can get fucking CTE. You can get like a broken rib. Like
dude, which is fucked up because, dude, we got to get into this. But first, we do have a very special live broadcast from the event, and we are checking in with friend of Cold Cuts. Exactly. Chris Ray Gunn. Chris, did you win your match?
No.
Oh my God. BM.
Yeah, seriously.
He
Thank
cut
you, Chris.
Out. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for that.
Left immediately.
But dude, this was my gripe though. Okay, Chris has done nothing wrong in this entire thing, right?
No.
Well, no.
It literally felt like, okay, so Froggy is on one side, Anissa and iDubbbz are on the other, and Froggy's like, yo, you a hoe to Anissa. And then Anissa and iDubbbz go, oh yeah? Well, how about this? And they bring in a big guy and have him beat up Chris Ray Gunn.
Kick the shit out of Chris.
It's like, dude, why is Chris getting put? It's like, dude, I don't know if you saw this fight, Vaush. This guy has like 6 inches on Chris.
Yeah, it was not a
arms
fair
are twice the length of Chris's body. Chris couldn't. The one punch Chris landed that I saw was into the back of the head of the referee, who was, breaking them up because the guy was just pummeling. It was, but dude, don't get me wrong though. I don't want to sound like I'm saying Chris was like
he fucking went
rabid
in
dog
there.
mode, like
No, I
art
think
of a
he was
champion.
putting it
He was
all
going
out
art of a
there.
champion.
you could
Right.
tell that you could tell he was training, and I mean, he didn't look like he was even getting tired. I think that he would have absolutely kept going if the ref didn't break it up. But it was just like it wasn't a good match. It wasn't a good fight because it was not a good matchup.
It's that picture you see in promotional art for cartoons where the older sister is holding the younger brother's head, and he's
It kind
throwing
of felt
punches
like
and
that.
can't
right,
even
right.
touch.
Well,
Like,
I mean, he's pretty short, right? So
Yeah,
like,
he was like I think he's like 5'4".
This
guy was like 5'10",
5'10".
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude,
weight and height are like so much, like to an extent, they kind of like outdo skill and strength. I mean, it's such a huge factor.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is that then later on, Harley Morenstein fought a guy that was 7 inches shorter than him because Harley Morenstein said was 6'7".
Harley got worked.
Harley looked like dude. It literally looked like a bodybuilder beating up a fucking goose, like a giant goose. He just like tossed him around the fucking ring. He fell out of the ring.
I don't
like,
even,
I didn't
especially
think
if
he
you're
laid a
gonna.
hit. He
Damn
didn't
it.
even land a
Okay.
fucking hit.
I was literally about to say I don't even want to spoil this for you, but as Harris just said, he got punched so hard he falls out of the boxing ring. Dude.
That's
like
fucking
literally
incredible.
It is
out of the ring.
insane.
That's Kina.
Which it was kind of it was, but also it did also make me think because there were a couple fights where people's limbs or body were slipping through the bottom of the final rope, and it kind of made me think like I don't know if that's a design flaw or because they're amateur boxers, but it made me think that next year they should lay the ring out a little differently because somebody could have gotten like actually fucked up,
Like their arm snapped or something.
Yeah, but
dude, if that floor was filled with babies and he landed on the babies, the babies could have been so injured, dude.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it would
no,
not have been good.
I mean, dude, honestly, fucking all 6-7 of Epic Mealtime fell through the fucking ring onto the commentators table, and Moist Critical was sitting there. Who is like a certified Keebler elf. Like, I mean, that dude would have been smushed immediately.
He counts
if
as
he
a
was
baby.
Like,
yeah.
If he was like fucking 5 inches to the left, they would have been like, has anybody seen Moist? Where is he? Like, where'd he go? And he would have been like, you know, when you jump on a Goomba in Mario,
Yeah,
it's just
and it's like a tiny, and he's like, guys, I'm right here. Anyway.
Dude, I'm gonna round off our talk of this. You guys can both give your opinions. I know Vaush, you still have to watch yours, but there is an important topic we got to talk to Vaush about. But my final take on this, definitely not as exciting as last year. I don't know if you guys saw last year's, and last year's wasn't even the most exciting thing ever. But there were 1 or 2 fights, maybe 3 that were cool, and it was I don't know, humanizing, or it did make me feel a little bad to see Idubbbz cry. So I don't think the event was a huge negative that a lot of haters and shit were implying that like no one was going to show up and shit. And it was about charity, so I think it did go over well, but I did not find it the most exciting thing in the world.
I think it's just cool to have events like this at all, you know?
Yeah.
It's not easy to manage stuff like this.
But please, God, pick more famous people next time, dude.
I mean, dude, I think there are just so many people that are creators, like self-identified as creators with mixed levels of success. And I think having something like this, like an event that the unifying thing between all of them is that they are creators, you know what I mean? Like YouTubers or whatever influencers. I think it's surprising that something like this didn't really exist before. Like most conventions are kind of like niche. Yeah. And this one is definitely a good way to invite just like all kinds of people.
I think kind of paved the way by the Paul brothers, I think, to be quite honest, because I think they kind of got into that stuff first.
The boxing
and
thing,
it seemed like a lot of people.
That's right. Yeah, there is kind of like a precedent.
Which is why I'm actually a little bit surprised that I mean, I don't know who they would fight, but I think they should try to get one of the Paul brothers to fight in one of these. I think like they're a perfect like final top billing person because they
I don't think anyone who fights in any of these would stand a chance, except maybe
I
that
don't
guy
think so
who
either.
Crushed Harley.
That dude was pretty intense. I would like to. That would have been a good fight, like seeing the two of them go head to head. But
dude,
that's crazy.
What I wanted to talk about, Vaush, you were in some semi-hot water, and the Young Turks mentioned you, I think, because you called Anna Kasparian a fat dog cunt.
What?
White woman dog fucker. Many such cases.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
my God.
I said she was being retarded. Which she is. I mean,
this was over the uterus thing.
Okay, How much context do you guys have?
None. I don't know anything about
I just
this.
saw the tweet stuff.
Okay, okay. So Anna Kasparian, right? Done a lot of good work. Not going to disparage it broadly, but basically, seemingly out of nowhere, she started tweeting about how, like, trans inclusive terminology for reproductive organs, like birthing person or person with a uterus or whatever, that it was like erasing her womanhood and that it was bad and harmful, or she disagrees or whatever. Now, I want to be clear, this wasn't phrased in like the, oh, I think these terms are awkward kind of way, because I fucking agree, if that's what we're talking about. This was phrased in like the turfy, like, my identity is being erased by trans activists kind of way, which is really weird and really out of pocket. Like, I don't know why she did that or why she started.
That's why
like,
my mom's mad about the beer cans.
It's
the
like
same
it's that level of yeah, no, it basically is.
My mom
So-
also thinks the word cunt, she has said word for word, is the equivalent of the N word to women, and I was like,
Hey, well, we'll see.
baby.
Well, I am like, my question about that whole thing is like, what do cis women that have that opinion feel like is being taken away from them?
They
Like,
prefer
what's-
being called non-hung.
Well,
non-hung.
well, that's the thing that people were trying to get out of her, because like initially I didn't engage with this. There were a lot of people on Twitter who were like, because again, like, she's a progressive, like she's like rooted in this space. She's not some random YouTuber. She's a political advocate. She's young Turks. There were a bunch of people who are like, Anna, like, what are you talking about? This is inclusive terminology. If you agree trans men exist, which she does, then the term person with a uterus is literally more accurate at, in terms of like identifying what these guidelines are about, like this terminology. But she just got like more and more like weird and irrational about it, and her complaints just sounded more like, not grifty, but just stupid, just like below her. And she's kept at it. And then she got into drama over it again. And Cenk on the Young Turks was like, hey, Vaush seems like a cool dude. Why not talk about it with him? And she was like, well, if he was nice, then why'd he call me retarded? Which, to be fair, I call lots of people retarded, but clearly her sensibilities were too delicate.
Hot
to handle
chicks
that criticism.
really do not take it well being called retarded. That
It's
is
blondes,
a huge,
especially.
huge trigger word.
So what happened? They were thinking about inviting you onto the show, but then canceled it because of your communication with them?
Cenk just fielded it. I don't think it was ever like a planned thing that got canceled. But I don't think Anna's going to talk to me again. I DM'd her personally. I reached out, like, to try to.
Who gives a shit? No love lost, dude. I remember my first week moving to LA. I went to a bar, and I didn't know who Hassan was. I knew who the Young Turks were, but I swear this dude looked very similar to Hassan.
Mm-hmm.
But and this was like 5 or 6 years ago, but there was this guy at the bar, and he was like screaming, and I was like, what's going on, bro? And he's like, I just sold my first screenplay, let's go. And I was like, oh, fresh. But we get to talking, and he works at the Young Turks. He's like some guy there who does the news, but I don't know if it was Hassan or not. It was either Hassan or one of their talking heads. But I remember being like, yo, tell me about Anna Kasparian. I heard she's a cunt. And he was like, dude, she allegedly, and dude, for all I know,
I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
I could have been insane. I could have imagined this guy. It could have been in my head, but he was like, yeah, dude, she is like so mean to interns and is like always sending them to do like menial tasks for no reason. And was just acting like she was a huge jerk. And I was like, ever since then, I was like, all right, I confirmed. I don't like her. I don't care for her.
Interesting.
I don't. For me, like, there are lots of divas in the scene, and I don't mean that like a gender thing. Like, there are lots of people who are just like total
you
like
hate
politics.
women, you're saying.
That is true, but
sorry, people with uteruses. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm very bigoted against individuals.
Uterus women.
I expect like a basic level of intelligent engagement from people with honest credentials, right? If there was like a centrist or apolitical YouTuber who was like, I don't really like the term birthing person. You know what? Fucking I don't either. I think it's awkward as shit, It's like the struggle of new terminology.
It sounds
like,
stupid.
It sounds stupid, yeah. and we can do better, sure. But let's be clear, it's not hurting anyone. That's a fact. And then, but for someone like Anna to come about and go for that, I feel like retarded is like the correct descriptor there. And she's never going to talk to me again, man. But it's really frustrating because I liked her. I had a lot of respect for her.
Bro, you should send her a dick pic, because I feel like sometimes when women are angry,
You
Yeah,
think
if
that
you
would get her
send
off?
them a dick
Yeah, it
pic.
could work. Yeah,
Mr. Mustache Comb. Mr.
Harry-
Combing his stash.
It's a brush. Harris, do you back the dick pic theory?
the dick pic thing. It makes me think of the meme. That's like that one of the guy that's like he's like digging for diamonds, but he quits
Oh,
like
yes.
right before he's in
Yes.
Oh
there,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
and it says
the
like
17th dick pic.
I
you
know it's like most guys stop sending dick pics right when a chick is about to respond. Like, don't make that mistake.
Don't give up.
You want to
So
keep
stupid.
that guy told me about it. This joke's ruined. I forget the guy. Who's the guy, the documentary guy that was like asking
What?
chicks to fuck them 999 times?
What?
No clue. Did it
I
work?
don't know that.
You know,
But
you were a fan of him, dude. He did documentaries on YouTube. Andrew Callahan or something.
Oh, that guy.
Oh yeah.
Is that
well,
his
he's
name?
he's in trouble now. No, yeah, you got him. He's in. He's
Well,
in the
that-
deep zone now.
Even that, I mean, it's just it's Jover for him, right? I mean, that's fucking like 2 or 3 months old. That news break.
It's pretty Jover. Like it was actually really bad. There were like a lot of
It
people.
kept
who came
coming out. It was like unfurling
Yeah.
all of the news about him. I remember watching that.
Yo,
Man,
I'm curious. Sorry to interrupt. I'm curious about both your takes of this because I get what you're saying. How Anna's kind of being, it's like, who gives a shit? Like if they want to say uterus, whatever, it's not like hurting you. But you seem to make it sound like there's not times where it's like annoying where they ask that type of shit, and I feel like there are, and like especially being in LA, I've run into scenarios like that. But like, dude, off the top of my head. This has nothing to do with sex per se, but it's in the same exact ballpark. But my mom was telling me she was on an airplane recently and ordered her coffee. And, when I order my coffee with nothing in it, just like my mom, wait, black. I'll have it black.
Mhm.
And the flight attendant kind of like chastised her and was like, you shouldn't call it that. You have to call it coffee straight up.
What?
Yeah. And it's like, dude, as easy
That's a
as it
new
is
one
to
to
think
me.
a scenario like that doesn't
Where
happen,
does that even come from?
I don't know. But dude, if
That's
sometimes I think when you go through something like that, it's like it's very easy to be like
Immediately, like
all left
Sieg
people
Heiling,
are
immediately-
retarded.
No,
Yeah, literally,
I know.
yes,
I
right.
know.
Yeah, like
So
Yeah.
I just want to be clear, right? Because like I'm shortening over a lot of this, and a lot of this isn't like the tone and the verbiage or whatever. But I have complained about terms like that, like birthing person. ContraPoints did, and I defended her when she got in hot water for it. It's specifically the way she talked about it, where it was like it echoed the language of all of
It
the
did
like
sound
conservative
turfy.
bullshit.
It did sound very
and it got
turfy.
150,000 likes because every conservative on the planet fucking liked and retweeted it. It was like, it looks like you've come over, haven't you? But nobody did that with Contra.
dude,
Like,
how the
'cause it's,
left
like,
and
totally
right does
different.
this, but how cringe is it? Like you have to be a baboon where it's like a lot of these like far right dudes have wanted Anna Kasparian to literally be shot and killed their whole life. And then it's as soon as she makes one tweet, it's like
nanosecond.
she's on our side, yo. This bitch rules. This bitch. It's
a lot of it is also like
What?
what a lot of it's also like wedge driving too, right? Because they know it pisses us off when they do
Right,
that. Because then it
right.
drives. And again, man, fuck, I really hate the bridge burning shit. Like I do not buy that whole like, oh, she said something bad once, like it's gone forever, whatever. Any of that bullshit. People change. If people change, like fuck it, I'm there, right?
Yeah.
But she hasn't responded to me, and I keep seeing her doubling and tripling down with like increasingly stupid justifications. So I don't know. Maybe
You're
she'll come
saying
over.
Anna, kill yourself.
That
is straight from
She doesn't
Vaush.
even need
No.
to. she's dead to me.
I mean,
it's
You know what?
over.
She's dead to me.
What's
People
up?
were like, "Oh, you got rid of your nose because you want to hide like that you had a big nose." She looked so much better with a big nose. I hate her stupid little Instagram.
Did
button
she
nose.
have a nose job? I didn't
Oh,
know.
yes.
I don't know
Oh,
about
yes.
that. I don't
Oh,
really
yes.
know these people, honestly. But
That's probably for your betterment. I do
The-
like big noses though. I like
I think
hook
that
noses.
the
I think they're pretty
the
attractive.
strange thing about all of this to me, which I think we've mentioned on the podcast before, is just
Is that
How-
Sank hasn't had a heart attack yet?
I don't even know who that is.
He's too
but
strong.
Is that the other guy?
He's
You
the
don't know
big.
Sank Uger?
No.
Sorry, get to your point, bro. I'm being a bitch.
It's
right
just-
He's
now.
like the square human.
Oh,
He looks like
I know-
Fred
he's the other guy.
Flintstone.
He looks like
Yeah.
Kronk from Emperor's New
Yes, yeah,
Groove.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
twice as wide.
Yeah.
He's what's his name's uncle Hassan. Anyway, continue.
Okay, interesting. Small world. So it is insane how much discourse surrounds the trans community, considering how small of a percentage of how small of a
people they are,
minority
yeah.
it is. Like there is so there are so few trans people in the scope of things that like that you would think it is the like biggest issue in America or in the world that like everybody's trans. You would think that your neighbor, their neighbor, yeah, you know, like most of your 90% of your family,
Hey, maybe they
everybody
are.
is transitioning, and you'd be looking, and you'd think you're looking around, you're like, what the fuck's going on? Why is that everybody's transitioning around me? Like, but it's
You
like,
know, there was
dude.
polling done recently. I completely agree. There was polling done recently where Americans were asked if they thought Republicans should talk about wokeness more or less or as often as they currently are.
Oh
And
my
every
God.
single group had either a majority or a plurality saying that they should talk about it less, including like very conservative Republicans. I actually think the GOP is overplaying their hands now with like this Dylan Mulvaney fucking Bud Light thing, where it's like, okay, do you really think you're going to get the average fucking median voter in this country to disavow Bud fucking Light because they paid for an Instagram post from like
I
one trans
know.
chick? Like, come on, like you're asking the average
and
person
that
to
Dude,
care
is
whether or
so
not
much.
you
Dude,
don't even
and-
have to ask people to take sides, bro. In my head, all I can picture is two dudes yelling at each other like, "Fuck Bud Light," and the other's like, "No, Bud Light rules." And then there's your average normie who's just walking by like, "Who are these fags?
Yeah, what the
Yo, what
fuck
are these
do
two
you-
fags
Literally,
fighting?"
what
It's
is
like, dude,
going on?
who
I know.
cares?
Detached,
And
yeah.
it is extremely detached, and that's like, and also, what is the bottom line? Isn't it that they just posted one ad with
One they paid
Dylan
for an
Mul-
Instagram story, not even a TV ad. It was a trans influencer who got paid for one sponsored post. That is
like,
literally it.
who the
So
hell
they're
cares?
Yeah,
Who
no, it's
cares?
so out of hand. I think they're like failing to make it an issue that the average American could even like conceivably care about. And if they can't
Dude.
do that, like then it's just
Dude,
it's
Matt
just
Walsh
bad.
is trying so
Yeah.
hard, and it literally feels like I'm watching an old Roadrunner sketch where Dylan Mulvaney is the Roadrunner, and he's Wile E. Coyote, and he keeps just blowing himself up over the stupidest
Dude,
shit.
Mr.
dude.
Beast thing.
Don't
But dude, it's working.
understand.
Like I said, my mom refused. She called me one day. I was so excited for this new Bud Light Lime-A-Rita thing, and I was like, "What the fuck? What are you talking? When have you ever wanted a Bud Light product?
Yeah, who the hell
Especially their
cares?
artificial lime, bro."
Your
Bud
mom is
Light
like
Lime-
the ideal GOP conservative culture war warrior.
Oh
I know,
god.
seriously, dude, none of that shit makes any fucking sense to me. And I'm always saying like, oh, I'm really ready for this era of Twitter discourse to end, but then a new one is wheeled in, and I'm like, God, this is even
I miss
fucking
the
worse
old
than
Twitter
last.
discourse.
Yeah, it's bad. It is. Bad.
The old
I-
Twitter discourse was crazy. I remember that one off the top of my head of that chick got canceled because she gave her white character in Animal Crossing
The space buns.
Oh,
Yeah,
And it
that was
like,
great.
dude,
That was top
holy
tier.
shit.
That was crazy. I remember that shit going
That
on.
was the
dude.
best.
That's it. But that's what
Is
I'm
that
saying.
even
is
an
like,
inherently black hairstyle?
Literally,
there,
no.
it's just
It was
there.
just-
There
'Cause
are white
Leia
people
rocks
with
those,
curly
bro.
hair. Yeah, and also there
Yeah.
are just white people with really curly hair. Like they exist. I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it's stupid. It's a video game anyway. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, what difference does it make? But
This is
oh,
coming from the guy who
Really
had the
funny.
10-minute tirade about no more black Pokemon.
no.
Okay,
That's
okay.
not-
No
hey,
more
that's
black-
all
that's
right,
not
yeah,
black. Whoa.
Okay.
What
Let me
happened here?
explain because we're gonna have a lot of Voshites that are
You gotta
watching
catch
this
up on the
episode that have
bonus
not
episodes,
seen that.
Vaush.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I
gotta
do.
catch
Gotta
up
get
on
to
the
the
Vaush
backlog.
episodes.
We had one that we were ranking all of the legendary Pokemon, and I was expressing that I don't like this thing in the last like 3 or 4 gens of Pokemon that all of the legendaries it's like a black and purple or black and green or black and blue or black and red. Like all the colorways are like black. And I was like, why? Like, I kind of, when I see a legendary, I want it to be like colorful and crazy, like Ho-Oh and Lugia and Groudon and Kyogre and all these fucking Rayquaza.
Yeah,
and all
because
these
can you
fucking guys
imagine
are
one of
fucking
these
awesome?
black Pokemon showing up to your house trying to take your daughter out?
It's so stupid.
I would be like, get
Okay.
out of here.
Harris,
I was
that is
just-
Get outta
highly
here.
insensitive.
I was just saying that as time goes on when we're ranking the Pokemon thing, I really try to suppress my like nostalgia thing, because I know it's much easier to say, oh, these new ones suck, the old ones were way better, but
Mhm.
I really don't love what they're doing with
But dude,
with the new shit.
this counts as old gem, but we're still in the agreement that shiny Rayquaza is S tier.
That one's cool.
He
That's
is
cool.
S tier.
Shiny
bro.
Rayquaza is pretty cool.
He's
That one's pretty
BBC
based.
mode, bro. I look at
Yeah.
him and I'm like,
For sure.
yeah,
For
woo,
sure. Yeah, for
based.
sure. So
I rated all the Pokemon by whether or not I want to fuck them. I don't remember most of the names.
Yeah, that was very hip. I saw Shu did that. Markiplier. I'm sure the Ponyta line brought you much joy.
Absolutely.
Markiplier kicked it off there. He was really like the
Was he the
founder.
first one?
I think he was the one who popularized it. Yeah.
My God, I just got like 8 Discord notifications at the same time. I don't know what
Oh,
the
shit,
fuck
all the
just
kittens are
happened.
lining up.
I don't know. Maybe
Based.
they know. Maybe
Based.
they know that we have Vaush on the episode.
They're
right now.
meowing. Dude,
they're
speaking
they
of
want
Pokemon
attention.
you'd fuck, bro. I pulled this from a pack the other day. This Lopunny.
Oh
Pretty
shit.
base, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Pretty
Okay,
based.
for a second I thought that was the official art. And I was
It
trying
was
to process.
legit. You're like, hang on a
Well,
second.
for a second, I
Dude,
was thinking
literally-
like, wait, hold on.
we bought these for a little cold cuts humor, but I gotta cover the fat nipples on this naked Lapras woman.
The shine.
This
from
one's
the
unfair
screen
though,
is-
bro. This one's unfair. They did that thing where it's like it's literally just like a hot anime chick, but like
But they,
gave
like,
her blue
color-coded
hair.
it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's not Lapras. Come on.
Well,
Come
they
on,
don't have
baby.
to work very hard with Lopunny. Lopunny basically gave
God,
them everything.
dude.
they
I
needed.
know.
Lopunny
I mean,
is the
she
new
is the
poster
one-
of Pokemon, dog.
for sure. It
Yes.
is weird to me that I know what's the Eevee evolution that everybody wants to fuck.
Sylveon.
like
Oh,
6 of them.
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon.
You're talking about the
Vaporeon.
meme, yeah.
But it's like
Sylveon's
what
the trans one.
It's-
sent
Dude,
me
I
the
would
one
roll
with
up
that
to
cock.
the Pokemon breeders and I'd leave the Vaporeon and I'd be like, they'd be
Give
like,
me
"Are
the
you
Lopunny."
leaving?" I'd say, "No, I'm gonna be staying here a while,
Yeah.
breeding my Vaporeon."
Open a
personally."
tab.
Yeah,
But, yeah, but my thing is like I don't see that many memes about Lopunny, which seems like
dude,
the
you're
more
insane.
obvious one.
Lopunny memes are everywhere.
Not, I don't know. Isn't the Vaporeon feels like the normie?
Well, it's
memes.
because of that like viral copy pasta or whatever. I think casual Pokemon fuckers are kind of like limited to the Vaporeon meme, but committed ones like, get in on all.
Dude,
of
I'd
the-
say Lopunny has hit normie Poke audiences, bro.
but not as much as
Lopunny-
Vaporeon, right?
But people don't draw Vaporeon sexy. They usually just draw like a
They
Vaporeon and then
talk.
put the meme. Yeah, or like
Yeah,
do
they-
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
yeah.
see Lopunny. But then again, I was talking to Harris about this the other day. This could just be because I'm liking a lot of voluptuous furry porn on occasion on my Twitter. That could be the only reason I'm seeing so much like
It's fed
sweaty
to you.
Lopunny
Bro,
feet.
why is Twitter pushing so much hot, sweaty, fat cock Sylveon pornography in everyone's feed?
Especially
What-
that
Yeah,
that
exactly.
pro-white racial
Exactly.
account that keeps
like,
getting pushed on Twitter.
oh,
He
the-
loves Sylveon cock, bro. He's
fucking the
constantly
racial conscience.
we
You
must
can
protect
tell
Sylveon
Dude,
femboys.
it
you
is
can
so
tell a white
weird.
man made this, and it's like a towering 20-foot tall Sylveon,
Sylveon
with
with
a cock
a
Yeah,
giant
swallowing.
cock.
It is
Yeah.
so
Bro,
dude,
based.
It is so weird. Ever since
That's a
Elon
good
Musk
gimmick.
bought Twitter, all I am seeing is Minecraft porn, like all over my fucking. Like everybody
Just
else
like
must
go
feel
to
the
your
same
following
way.
and it's all just Minecraft. It's like all your fault that you're seeing it. Yeah.
Many such cases.
Yeah, many such.
Dude,
cases.
oh fuck! Before we run out of time, first of all, this was lovely, and I didn't
We
freak
got to
out.
we got to do it more often.
I know, we do.
more
Dude,
often.
you're
I
the
have- I have a
official.
I
Once
don't
you
want
fight
to.
House of Decline to the death, you can be
That-
the official.
I don't know how
That'd be
I
great.
don't know how big House of Decline draws nothing but like burly people with dicks. I feel like I'd lose this fight.
I know. I
He
kinda
is
feel
like
he is a
our
big- I don't
generation's
know.
version of who's that guy who died recently who
Da
used
Vinci?
to just draw those gay ass Swiss dudes.
Oh,
And, like,
he like with
leather.
the pencil
Oh,
drawings.
that's
That were,
classic.
very,
Yeah,
very
yes,
80s
yes.
gay.
Yes,
And they're like, "Oh, this was his friend and colleague or so." Yeah,
Yo,
Vaush, I want
real
to
quick,
get on.
sorry, real quick. What is up, patrons? It is YOLO from Cold Cuts Podcast. Listen, right here, I thought I was reading the correct executive tier patron list. I read the incorrect one, like a bozo. And you guys are the boys and the ladies, so I don't want anyone to feel like they missed out. So I'm back. I'm re-recording. I'm adding the correct one, if I can pull it up and find it. I should have prepped before I hit record, but that's just how we do things here, baby. That's just how we do things. All right, the correct executive tier list. Thank you very much. Gzan, Trash Bins, Brat Brat Pew Pew, Trevor Stilson, Shrek the Third, Snake Oiler Man, Garlic Bread Ben, Conga Healy, Gwyn, and Protista. You guys rock. We love you. And if you want to join them on the exec list, patreon.com/coldcuts. Okay? Plug over. Based. Okay, sorry. What were you saying, Harris?
I was gonna say I would love to come on a live stream with you again. I know it's been a long time, and I know that's asking a lot.
Clout
you usually
alert.
have something.
Clout
Sorry, but
alert.
It is
Clout
fun.
alert.
It is fun. It is fun to.
I would love to have you on for a live. I just
your
couldn't do it
audience.
today because just I have a vet appointment.
Oh no, I mean obviously.
Are you streaming
being
later?
off pod is great too.
I have to do the okay buddy Vaush
We'll be in
thing.
the
If I don't, they'll
comments.
fucking
We'll
kill
be in
me.
the comments watching.
Wait, what time is that stream? Because I'm going live at 8, but I want to watch that too.
It'll start 9 your time, but it'll go on a long time. It'll keep going after you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It'll
hop
probably
in right
open with
after.
politics anyway, so like
Do
the
you
opening will
see-
be fucking boring.
YouTube comments, or we have to watch it on your website?
Oh, well, I don't really check YouTube comments. You got to make a thing. on the
Vaush.gg,
website. I love seeing you guys
baby.
there. I'll give you a blue
Vaush.gg.
name, and I can
Alright.
say hi to you
Based.
when you pop up.
Love you.
Based.
Yeah,
Love you,
yeah.
Vaush.
Hey,
Love you, baby
blessed-
girl.
blessed
Love you,
be
baby
both.
girl.
Love you, baby.
I love
girl.
you both, baby boys.
Tactical N-word? Tactical
Have
N-word?
whoa! Wait, we already
Tactical
got the
baby
baby
girl?
boys line. Okay, that one's haunting me.
All right.
Oh yeah.